Some things are meant to be.
Just Jesus, flying everywhere. Oh God, my right heart.
Your what?
My right heart.
It's Reinhardt.
My right heart. My right heart.
Shield.
Your mother.
Down.
Who's gonna be tonight's sponsor, guys?
Tonight's sponsor is your mom. Thanks for giving birth to one of our players. That's it.
Hold on. You should get your mom. You should get your mom to do an ad read, Christian.
She's in the living room.
Go
Yeah,
retrieve
go for
her.
it.
Why is this a game on Steam?
Go retrieve your mother.
Go retrieve your mother.
She can be the sponsor for tonight's video.
Ooh, that's a fun angle.
Why is this a thing?
What is it? What are you looking at?
I don't know.
It's not D&D Beyond. I
Today's
don't.
sponsor is
Your
Red
mother.
Solo Cup.
Yo, red solo cups are legit.
Tonight's sponsor is, I can't even see this on stream, but tonight's sponsor is Sleepless Domain Book 1. I'm
I can see it on
sponsoring
stream.
them. It has the gays.
It's for the girls and the gays.
It is.
Sorry.
That's it. That's it.
That's quite literally it. Only
Not anyone else.
Wait, so is Christian a girl or a gay?
Or you gay? Are you gay?
He's an
Sleepless
ally.
Domain says gay rights. Sleepless Domain says trans rights. Sleepless Domain says pan rights, I think. Did they say that?
Hand rights.
Somewhere in there. I don't know.
Yoshikage Kira says hand rights.
But yeah, okay. So welcome. Welcome to tonight's episode of ARDALIN Tales from Darkgrave. I'm your DM, ceejalpha, and we have a show or something for you tonight. Tonight's sponsor is nobody, because I don't do anything to promote this stream outside of
Tonight's sponsor is
anything.
the new GeForce 3000, right? If you put that in your computer, your game go burr.
14. You want 1440p? Do you want 7,000 frame per second? Do you want to play? Do you finally want to play Terraria in 1440p?
Do you want to see the air smells
Every
that come out of someone's asshole? Yes, you do. Go get the new graphics card now.
The GTX RTX GeForce 70,000 contains smell-o-vision for the first time ever included in a graphics card.
One.
It will spray the smell of grass. It will spray the smell of a horse pooping. It'll
It's like the Spy Kids 4 movie where you had the scratch and sniff card when you went into the movie theater.
What's a movie theater?
Why are you looking at me like you're confused? Did you not? What is wrong with you?
Gabby, I think you're old.
That was the most exciting thing where they were like, oh, it's 4D. It was in 3D, and then you had a little scratch and
4D.
sniff card, and then a little circle in the corner would come up, and it's like, okay, scratch this number on your card, and then you would be able to smell exactly what everyone else was smelling in the fucking movie, and it was amazing.
I don't know.
Yo, why Gabby looking like a glitch in the Matrix right now?
It's the Matrix for me.
Whoa.
I was gonna say something. No, I knew
Yo,
it was
look
just
at-
me.
Yo,
She said,
Whoa, Gabby.
It's like one of those TikToks where you stick a fork in something and it's cake.
yeah. She had the fucking Mighty Beans 5 head going on.
What do you
Hey.
mean? I'm literally like.
Your head went your head went from like this, and it just like gradually expanded because it was like frozen. It was like frozen, but you were moving your camera like down or something, so it was like extending your face down.
That was cool. That seems
It was
cool.
going like.
That was weird as shit.
Okay, so
I'm
now
glad y'all can
with this, I can have a more visual aid. So if I need to describe something or magic spell.
Yeah, y'all can see the weird fucking hand motions I do.
If I need to go like blam like that, just grab, reach out, like that. So yeah,
Baba Booey.
no sponsors, but I guess I should do the when last we met. But what happened last time we met? I didn't prepare this time.
GM unprepared.
Oh, I still
Everyone knew.
technically didn't finish writing for this session, but you know, we're gonna wing it because I'm good like that. That's just how I roll. It was a 13. So when last we met, the 5 of you made your way to the ruins of the kingdom of Grand Novus, and kind of ordered by a quest, the third quest you'd taken at the Adventurers Guild, from an unknown client, which none of you could like decipher the name except for one D. It's One Direction.
One Direction.
Yeah.
No.
Zane from One
Cerise,
Direction.
that's a big time rush.
Shut up.
Bro,
Weren't they like the same thing?
Yeah.
don't say that in front. Don't say that in front of Zach. He'll kill you.
No, don't say that in front of my sister.
Zach's an instinct stand.
She just
Stan?
like runs.
No.
in.
Stan?
Stand up. She just runs into the room like.
Dude, she has the hots for Harry's.
Who doesn't?
Anyways,
Wow.
right.
Wow. Yeah, I actually have. Wait, is that Harry Styles? No, it's Zane on my.
that's Zane.
I have a Zane magnet. Yeah. But from there you managed to sneak/fly your way past guards from the grand city of San Fontaine, and avoiding any suspicion or being caught, you made your way to the castle where you explored around. Found mostly nothing. It was mostly in ruins. Merlana did try her hardest to remember as much as she could about this place because it's very, very important to her. But
Kolton, what are you doing?
now that I think
ahead.
about it, I'm actually going I went too far back because that was actually
Yeah.
2 sessions ago. So this last session,
We had combat with Adelaide.
right? You fought the
killed her.
We killed
the greatest
ground.
captain and smartest
Dead.
and most cool captain of all time, Adelaide de Martel from the Knights of San Fontaine. And just as a sort of trial, I guess, she along with her lieutenant Grayson challenged the 5 of you to a fight to the pain, in which you all came out victorious,
Yeah,
And-
alright, team.
shattering Adelaide's sword, and
Go.
she let you guys go free, but you also nearly lost the twins, in which you managed to negotiate them back into your charge. And
Don't
on
worry
the
about
way
it.
back, the 3 of you, Anna, Merlana, and Wuji, all had very telling dreams. Anna, in which you regained a bit of your magic power, in which you now actually have that in your inventory now as your spell thingy. I made a spell just for you. How special do you feel?
Whoa.
Lucky.
I think it's pretty
Cheat
balanced.
code.
I should publish it on DM's Guild.
Spell.
Merlana got to see essentially what was the full vision that she could have been seeing in Grand Novus, in which she reunited, at least unconsciously, with her sister. And Wuji, where it wasn't really so much of it was she didn't really appear in your dreams so much as she was part of it.
Oh yeah, we're killing. Okay.
Yeah, so you had a meeting with Mellori of the Knights of the Sacred Heart, where you both were essentially tested by the Raven Queen, in which you have been tasked to kill each other. or one has to come out victorious. And the last you saw of Mellori, she was clutching her heart in pain. And eventually, when you made your way back to Clyffside Quay, you find that the guild house has been destroyed, or the roof has been destroyed, and Mellori is missing. So the
Is
five
it
of you...
Mellori or Mallory?
Mellori.
Mellori.
Okay.
Those
I don't know
Mallory.
why I always want to say
Don't bubble
Mallory.
gum.
But please continue.
So yeah, with the five of you standing in front of the partially to mostly destroyed guild house of the Knights of the Sacred Heart, what would you like to do?
Blast the door down.
It's already blasted down.
Take it.
I thought the roof was.
The roof and like some of the front, it's
So there's a bunch of people standing around, right?
mm-hmm.
Is anyone trying to? Are they like all crowded around the doorway, or is there
It's
like
a few
kinda,
like kind of clustered
that?
groups of maybe like 3 or 4 people at a time, just kind of standing around, like having like kind of chatter, trying to like gossiping rumors about what happened.
Mm,
Can I just like immediately start looking around for ARDALIN?
Okay.
See if I can find him.
You don't need to make a
Can I go
check.
straight inside after him?
Well, actually, you guys don't have to really look that hard because you can see that the 3 remaining members, ARDALIN, Beatrix, and Nicholas, are all sitting kind of like right directly outside in front of the guild house.
oh,
I'm just straight gonna ask him what the hell happened here.
I need to read my notes real quick.
no, ARDALIN says that. It's like,
Pardon me, I need to look at my script. A moment, please.
Excuse me. Kong is taking a snack.
Oh yes, this is where we are. Hello.
Sorry, I lost my place.
Yo, ARDALIN, you ever had them hot and spicy Cheez-Its?
What is it? She's it. I like sharp cheddar and Parmesan duo Cheez-Its, thank you.
Tabasco.
I'm not good with spicy stuff. I have IBS.
Well, the more you know.
Canon. I don't know what happened. It just sort of suddenly happened in the middle of the night. We were all asleep, and then we heard a lot of commotion and screaming on the inside from Mellori and Beatrix's room. But when me and Nicholas woke up, we came out into the hallway, as you all know, the layout of our guild house, and inside it we had to bust down the door to get inside, but looking inside it, there was this like avian beast, and poor Beatrix was terrified, and he kind of points over to where Beatrix is, and she's just kind of sitting like fetal position, kind of like sitting up against one of the side walls next to the door.
What
And-
happened
Can
to
I go
Lori?
consult her?
Console,
Well, not yeah.
kind of. Nicholas
what
is
the fuck?
Did you say insult?
No.
I want to
no.
insult her.
Here goes slide and scale here. Yeah,
Big
she's
fucking ears, bitch.
Why the fuck your nose look like that?
it's a charm point.
This dude said.
But yeah, she's kind of just sitting there. Nicholas is also sitting there. You can see that from looking at the 3 of them, just in general, a lot of them are like very much like roughed up.
What happened to Mellori?
Who are you speaking to?
All of them, I guess. Shit.
Your
s-
mother.
We still don't know. That something must have some sort of curse, maybe. She'd never told us anything like this before, but some sort of curse must have taken her in the night. This large, like, feathered, winged... We're assuming it's her at least. It couldn't have been anything else, but... Just a horrid, giant beast started...
I'm just
thrashing
like,
about the
standing
room.
there in shock. Like, too much shock to even, like, eat bananas.
Oh, that.
Wasn't your
Damn.
banana horde still in there?
No,
But,
it's in his backpack.
Then did you take all your bananas?
He took 22.
Oh, okay.
No, it was 20.
I was 20.
Yeah,
I thought
but,
I was 22.
some
it might have been, I don't know.
some horde. But yes, she broke through the doorway that led out into the hallway, and she just ran into the common area and was thrashing about. Me and Nicholas, we were trying to figure this whole thing out. I'm afraid we sort of left Beatrix alone in her room, but Nicholas attempted to restrain Mellori as she was just destroying everything around her, but he was unable to. And she just broke through the roof.
She.
Is there like any other destruction among the town, or is it just the guild house?
It's just the guild house. Actually, make a investigation check if you're gonna kind of make a general like search around.
Yeah,
of,
I'm trying to
your
like kind of
surroundings.
gauge where Mellori could have gone off to. So let's see. Let me open my character sheet.
Okay.
Investigation. Wow.
You suck.
So, I thought it landed on 17, and I was like, okay, a 16, fine, but it actually landed on 3, so I got a 2.
Ooh.
From what you can tell, just looking at your immediate surroundings, you can only see just like the destruction before you, which is essentially she went up, and then she went in a direction, but you can't exactly.
You just look up to see if there's any other destruction, and you're like, wow, the sky is blue today.
Did she fly into the sky? There's no hole in the sky. I don't see. Did she fly to the moon? Yeah, you can't really tell much
There's
outside
no
of it.
footsteps in the sky. Where'd she go?
Whose footsteps are these? She didn't leave a cloud trail.
No way.
So yeah, you can't tell what way she could have gone.
So
Okay.
it was just like
I think. Go ahead.
just in the middle of like it was just random, like just out of nowhere. Or...
Completely out of nowhere. We'd heard a few sort of noises coming from the girls' room, but we didn't quite. There were
That's
sounds
weird.
of pain beforehand. We've been
Yeah,
trying to ask Beatrix about it, but she seems.
And there's been no like nothing's changed the past few days, or like
the only
she's-
thing.
out of nowhere. It was just
Okay.
by John.
Okay. It was. We did notice that she had been, staying in her room quite often, and we never usually questioned what she was doing. We'd only assumed that it was sort of just her needing to take her time with her prayer, but nothing suspicious of that sort. I'm changing voices now, apparently. Did one of you want to go inside and look around? I think it was Merlana wanted to go.
Oh, I just wanted to
Going.
see if people were okay.
Oh yeah, they're fine.
So she stays back now.
Okay.
I guess I'll go in as well.
You want to go inside?
Yeah, I'll go in.
Okay. Ardlin's just kind of like cautioning you guys, like, what's your step? We don't know if anything else could like fall down or
Yeah.
whatever. Just looking out for you. And you kind of open the door. Anna, you go first as you open the door, but it just kind of falls.
Damn it! Didn't have to kick it down this time.
I was just about to say that.
This one's easy. It's okay. DC 1.
Can I walk over to see if there's anything left in my room?
Wait, do I have to pay for this door?
Huh?
Do I have to pay for this door? I broke it.
Are you asking me? Well, no, because, we've come to the conclusion that we're just going to have to relinquish the guild house as it is. We simply don't have enough money to repair any of this.
Oh.
So, instead we just have to, just...
We could help you repair it.
Or, actually, wait,
You
no.
know
For
how to
ourselves.
do-
Ah
Well,
No.
can you?
I was gonna say we could bring them with us. To our
If you
guild
wanna-
house
if you
when
wanna-
that happens.
If you wanna...
Go ahead.
What you wanna say? Do you want to?
No. I'm
Mama.
like metagaming pigeon here. I'm not there.
Just thinking of the future, you know.
Mr.
Yeah.
Dungeonmaster.
Yeah.
Can I go check to see if there's anything left in my room?
Okay.
Nah.
You kind of have to climb over a little bit of like fallen wood and like roofing and rubble, but from what you can like there, as you pass by the rooms, you can see that really the only major destruction, like room-wise, was Mellori busting through the door of the girls' room. The rest of it's mostly untouched, if not like a little scuffed up from just the whole commotion and the whole guild house shaking, but otherwise it's completely intact.
Yeah.
The most disrepair is just the common room, and
I'm going to go. Am I able to just walk into their room, or is it kind of just collapsed?
I think if you were to move, so, like it's kind of fallen over the doorway. It's collapsed over it, but you can still. It's not a big room, so I'm pretty sure you can make like you can have a decent look around just from standing at the doorway, not having to go in, unless you want to. That's up to you.
I think I want to.
Okay. Let's make a quick strength check for you to move. Yeah, can you give me a strength athletics check just
Watch
to
it fail. I
pick up
can't
some?
wait to see this fail.
Pick up some.
Oh.
What?
Just watch his face. Watch his face.
No, tell me how. Tell me how. What the fuck? This bitch. So the die just kind of. It didn't even roll. It just kind of landed on the screen, right, and it just kind of slid.
Yeah. Okay, bro.
It was on 14. It landed on.
Go into the DM.
Judge, can we please skip vote?
What'd you get?
So I got 4. Plus 6.
4 plus 6.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit of effort, but you managed to kind of lift up a fallen beam or the fallen foundation of the doorway. And if you want to look around, that's an investigation check.
Come on, click on the fucking internet. Investigation. 13.
Looking around, you can see a lot of kind of shedded black feathers. You can kind of deduce that probably belonged to Mellori as she was turning and flailing about. There are a lot of scratch marks. Like there's the left side. This is still the left side for you guys. The left side is where Mellori was, and the right side is where Beatrix was. So on the left side of the room, essentially, you see a lot of like scratch marks, talon scratches along the floor. Like the bed is all ripped up. Just kind of paper, books strewn about the room. A big mess.
Mm-hmm.
And on Beatrix's side, you can see like the most noticeable thing you can see is that like a bunch of like crossbow bolts kind of scattered around the floor. Like she'd try to reach for her weapon and try to like aim it at Mellori, but she wasn't able to.
Can I take one? Can I pick up a feather?
Go for it. You do that. So go ahead and
Make a strength check.
These are big feathers.
It's a big feather.
It's a kilogram of feather. So you can go ahead and add one Mellori feather. That's weird. 1 Mellori feather.
A Mellori feather. I'll write it down.
Have fun trying to spell it. I'm pretty sure I've sent it before, but
Mallorie?
nope.
Fuck.
Mellori.
He needs you to repeat that.
Do you need let me say that again?
Why?
What do you mean?
Why'd you spell it like that?
It's
That's how I would spell it like that.
No, it's actually kind of a meta thing, because I'm kind of a genius. A Mellori is a species of raven.
Damn, He's kind of a genius.
Yo, he's kind of a genius though. Quote the
You say
Raven,
Raven.
nevermore.
Facts.
Yeah.
Did someone say Raven?
That should have been your
Raven?
first clue that
That's
she was a person of the Raven. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't expect you guys to know that. I specifically looked this up to make that reference.
Is she a Kenku?
No, she's just under the Raven. Oh, don't make
What
me,
if
don't
she was
make me.
actually just like Kennen the whole time?
What? What?
As we,
Kenku.
they've mentioned the Raven Queen before, right? Both Wuji and Mellori.
Yeah, he mentioned it.
No,
back
I know
when we were-
Mellori did, but did Wuji mention it? Like to us?
Not yet.
Girl, where you get your help
Re-
from?
Wait, really? None of us.
Girl,
asked
where,
how
where
she
you get it
got
from?
her patron?
What'd she tell you?
Aww.
You're gonna.
Yeah,
if you,
we really don't know Wuji.
well, hey, you guys have only known each other for 2 weeks. Don't stress about it. You guys
I
have
thought it was like a month.
you guys have the rest of your life to figure it out as new guildmates. Anyways, so yeah, that's the most you get
Unless
out
I
of.
kill you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yanni, how
I can't stop her. I can't control these things, you guys.
Tiamat.
No.
I mean, you're the one who gave her the staff. So
Yeah,
it's on you.
Enable her, Christian.
I
You
didn't
started
even use
it.
the staff at all.
I
You
nerfed
started
it. I
it.
actually had to nerf the staff again.
You nerfed the staff 3 times.
I know, because I keep having to change it. Did I tell you the
They
nerfs,
should
Gabby?
put you on. They should put you on the Riot Balance team.
That's
You are worth it.
I
That staff's
changed
built
it.
like a collie, bro.
It's 1 charge a day, and then it only has 3 charges now. Because before, because I didn't want to do the calculations, I made it so it was 4 charges and 1d4 restored each day. But I was like,
Jesus.
no, that's too many. It's essentially Guiding Bolt, but better. So yeah, that's what you discern from exploring the inside of the guild house. You're gonna just walk and leave, get out of there. Anyone else want to do any investigationing?
No.
That raised hand, Gab? What was that?
No.
Oh. Oops.
I already have all the investigation in my head.
From listening to everyone else doing their investigation.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the 3 of you were in there? Whoever was in there just kind of, they make their way out.
Are you doing anything?
Your mom.
Did you say Raven?
Ho ho ho.
Okay, well if that's everything, then the 3 of you make your way out. What the heck? What do you want?
Sibling reveal, sibling reveal.
What do you want? What?
Take the trash out.
You take the trash out. I'm gonna kick you in the head.
I'm gonna kick you in the head.
I'm gonna kick you in the head.
Kick you in the head.
Can we get
You
mom
take it back.
reveal?
Okay. Ooh.
Beat his ass. Let's go. Fuck them kids.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Child abuse.
Suplex.
We have it on
suplex.
camera.
Suplex him.
Suplex.
Gabby, turn the camera back on.
Batista bomb! Batista bomb!
What are you doing?
Drop him.
What are you doing?
Let's kill the whole kid.
He just murdered a child. He's coming for us next, no witnesses.
I have to go take the trash out actually, so I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
5-minute break.
Yeah, let's have a 5-minute recess. We've been on for literally less than 30 minutes, but I'll be
Like
right
20 minutes.
I can get a snack.
I'll be right back.
We're almost done, right?
Oh wait, why did I open the merch zone?
Christian,
Oops.
if I don't see you run out this room,
I put the
You're
thing on
I'm
the in
kicking your
between.
Just get up out of your chair and run outside really fast.
speed run, 80%. Alright.
Zach, why you look like that?
Zach said,
Give us that sword.
I'm looking at my other monitor.
this motherfucker doing the... What he doing?
Bring up gang signs.
Damn, he's hitting the Macarena. Colton, can you do the Macarena for us?
Bro, people are really out here hashtagging cancel Netflix.
For what?
For cuties.
Probably for cuties.
Oh yeah, that again.
Finish that croissant.
Oh, can you hear my laptop?
That's an old ass joke. You remember that, Zach?
What?
It's from Vine.
Finish that croissant.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, that's an inside joke, Gabby.
I mean an
You had to
inside
be part of the
joke.
you had to be part of the chem gang for that one.
Oh, Kim. Take me back.
Don't take me back. What? I don't want to do that fucking homework again. When I
You
did
mean
it.
again, you never did it.
When I did it.
You trying to tell me that Kolton never did homework in high school? Cap.
What do you mean, Cap?
Cap.
I literally got away with not doing a fucking major mind map thing that Miss QB wanted us to do. By telling her she lost it. I told her she lost it.
Even though he never did it.
I never did it. That bitch was like, it was like worth like a whole ass project grade. You had to put it on a fucking poster board and everything or whatever. Never did it. She asked me like junior or senior year. She's like, "Hey, Kolton." I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" She's like, "You know, it's funny. I never found that mind map." I was like, "Wow, that's wild." I don't know.
You think if you told her at that
You should have told her the last day of senior year.
Nothing would have happened.
She couldn't have done anything, but it was just like on the last day, it's like, oh yeah, I actually never did it.
No, it was like beginning of senior year because it was after freshman orientation.
Yeah, you know, Miss QB, I actually never did that mind map.
What's happening?
You know what's funny? That was the same because isn't that when I accidentally stabbed myself with a steak knife? That yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't get to perform for ROTC at that because I had a fucking.
That was stupid, by the way.
I'm like, fucking. I don't know how that shit happened. Like, I don't understand. But yeah, because I came to practice the next day, I had fucking I stitched it up with fishing wire and super glue.
That's
And
not stitching it up. That's.
I took a fishing hook and I went whoop, 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 whoop.
But why did you need the glue for?
To keep it sealed.
That's what the stitch is for.
Did this motherfucker glue a wound in his hand?
Why didn't you just use biogel?
Who the fuck has what?
You telling me you don't have biogel?
No, yeah.
Omnigel?
Like I literally walked into ROTC the next day, right? For morning practice, and I just went into the ordnance cabin because that bitch was mine. I was an ordnance officer, and I super glued my hand shut.
Nice.
This is why I hate boys.
You ain't have no like flex tape or nothing.
See the scar
Wait,
stuff?
this motherfucker, you super glued your hand shut? Is there like a scar on your hand?
Yeah, you can't really see it, but.
How did it not like get infected or something? That sounds like super dangerous.
God.
Bro, you got Gorilla Glue on it?
I wonder if I can.
Motherfucker glued his hand
I don't want to
together
see
and
it.
didn't
I
get
don't want to see it. What was I saying before I left?
Shot.
Turn on the light.
You should have just used the flex screen, bro. Don't look at the camera like that, Christian.
I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, you see it? It's like a little white line right in the middle of my hand right there. You can probably barely fucking see it because this camera sucks dick.
It's true.
But yeah,
Anyways, what I was saying, I forgot where I was actually. Oh no.
grab the feather, we were leaving.
Yeah, so you're
We were
leaving.
talking about how no one actually knows who each other is.
Yeah.
It's true.
So yeah, with that, the three of you leave the guild house, or what remains of it at least. So yeah, by this point, you're kind of searched around. Took a little bit, maybe like 10 or so minutes, just kind of looking around. So a good portion of the crowd has started to disperse. But really, what's left is just the three Sacred Heart guild members, just kind of sitting in front.
They going through it.
Mm-hmm.
Arlen down bad.
Yeah, he's kind of staring off into the sky.
Let's move to Mordona.
You mean, what was it?
Hey, I get that.
Mobamba?
Oh?
You guys want a free teleport to Mobamba?
Can I fly in Mobamba?
Why didn't anyone quote that earlier?
I forgot.
Thought one of you would, but yeah. So ARDALIN is just sort of looking. Kind of takes him a little bit to snap out of it. He's like, well, sorry, don't really have a place for you all to stay anymore, I suppose.
That's fine. So my question is, what was, you said there was a bird, so what kind of bird, a bird, right? So, do you know what it looked like, or?
It was a large feathered winged shape. If I could pin it on any kind of bird, I'd probably put like a raven or something. Or a crow. I don't know that
Write that
many.
down, write that down.
I don't know that much about birds, but judging by the what was left behind, and Mellori wasn't exactly, subtle about her choice in beliefs, The cloak was kind of a big telling thing. It wasn't exactly hard to tell that she was.
Yeah, so she was with the Raven Queen, if I remember correctly, so...
We never really do much about that.
We were talking about it on the ride here. Yeah, other than that, I don't really know much about it.
Can I ask to borrow the feather from Ami?
Go ahead, ask her.
Can I borrow the feather?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking at it. It
Feather.
appears this feather is made of feather.
You're right!
I hate it here. I hate it here so much.
Merlana jumps off the quay.
Perhaps even a bird, if I may be so bold.
God.
She says like a swan dive.
Pretty much.
I hand back the feather and I'm still sitting there pondering.
Right, so enough about us, really. We don't really. We've had quite a bit of time to think about what we're going to do from here.
Well, where are you going? Where are we going?
Oh, right, apologies, I forgot to ask you about how your journey may have gone. Where did you all go?
We ran into the Knights of San Fontaine.
Really?
Yeah, it was a
Some
bit
astral
weird.
plane thing
Some
in a
weird-
castle.
Yeah, there's a
Astral
castle.
plane thing. Nicholas.
Yeah, I'd have to say it was maybe the weirdest experience of my life, but
It was a bit
probably
weird.
just
Like,
gonna get weirder from here on out.
He kind of calls over Nicholas, who's kind of like sitting next to Beatrix and trying to comfort her. Raven was trying to comfort her too.
he was consoling her.
insulting her.
You're weird.
But yeah,
No.
kind of as
Mouse looking.
If you give a mouse a cookie having, Stuart Little dressing.
Stuart Littlehead.
Oh shit.
What are you drinking?
Water.
Water.
Wow, me too.
That's my fan feel like it's blowing. But yeah, kind of it's sort of like a switch as Nicholas kind of goes over to when ARDALIN calls him over. Raven, you kind of like match him on the way there. So you've traded off, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, Nicholas walks over to you guys with ARDALIN. What did you need me for, ARDALIN? Said something about some sort of astral plane thing and the Knights of San Fontaine. Do you know anything about them? Kind of looks over to you guys. You ran into the Knights.
We made allies with the knights.
Yeah, so yeah, that's even better. So it really went down weirdly. How did we
fought
get out?
the knights and
How
made
did we
them our
do that?
friends.
How did
What do you mean we? I did that.
Huh?
Thank you.
We fought a knight captain.
do you remember this knight captain's name?
Adelaide.
Adele.
Who's Adelaide? You say Adele.
We are now allies with the 8th Regiment, the Knights of San Fontaine. Adelaide de
Adela?
Martel, the Knight Captain, and Lieutenant Grayson Warrior.
Ideally?
The youngest Master Swordswoman.
Oh, trust me,
I broke her
I
sword.
know. You did what?
Oh yeah.
Wait. I'm
I
still
told
trying to
myself.
figure out what Adelaide's name is. You guys are going too fast.
Adelaide!
You
Adelaide de Martel.
It's always going to have a. It's always going to have a day after it. There's first Adelaide de la
It used to
Fontaine.
be de la Fontaine, but now,
But now she's part of the San Fontaine Nicey.
and then her name became Martel. And then in the next universe, it's the Knights of the de Martel, and then her name will be something else.
The kingdom is San Fontaine. It's the Knight of de Montel and whatever the fuck.
You're confusing me. This is my own character and you're confusing me. But right, I know all about
Delia.
all about her and her various escapades. Was she pleasant to speak to?
No.
She's
She was
quick
fun
to
to beat up.
fight. Like, she almost abducted Lily and Luna.
Really?
Yeah.
For what
Fun.
reason?
Questioning.
They were just standing there. Like, they were just standing there.
Yes, that does seem like something that she would do.
And so we had to fight them.
But did you? Which one of you started it? Was it more of a mutual thing? I don't.
Mutual.
I thought that Adelaide and I won.
Well, I suppose if you can at least be proud of yourselves for being able to best the captain of probably the lowest ranking regiment in all of the San Fontaine Knights.
It's a start. I mean, it's not.
It's-
killing them with the quality of a
she-
god.
We can slowly make our way through the ranks and become allies with them, and then if they don't, we take them out.
I like how she thinks.
I'm going to ignore that you said that.
I mean, holy things.
That's a.
Yes, Merlana, holy thing.
Oh.
Jesus loves me.
Deus Volt.
Stop! Don't sing that song. It brings back some
Well, if
bad
she was
memories.
So if you both managed to, if you managed to get away from all that as allies, then I'm assuming that things went well.
It was. I mean,
Where did you guys? You said mentioned a castle in the astral plane. Where was? Are you all speaking of Grand Novus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun place.
How do you
Very
know?
fun place.
Also, the very much sort of taboo place that no one's supposed to normally go to.
We had a fun
Very
time
fun
there, it was
place,
fine.
yes.
Right.
Fun adventure.
It's
fun.
colorful.
The quest paper
And if
told
you-
us to go. We went.
What quest
We even have
paper?
some souvenirs.
What?
This one.
What
We
suit?
have
I-
souvenirs?
Do you take out
I
the?
hand him the blank piece of paper.
For when you first when you were seeing it, on the way back, you saw that the sigil was on it, but looking back, like the magic circle, but looking at it again, like before you give it to him, it's not on there. But as you hand it over, he kind of looks over it. It's like, there's nothing on this piece of paper.
What?
There's nothing
But
here.
there was.
There was.
I mean, you're all no stranger to odd things happening, so I'm just going to take your word for it. He gives it back to you.
Maybe we need lemons, salt, and
No,
he has a point.
yes, my favorite kind of magic is fruit magic. Yes, I'm sure that
It's called
that
science, you fool.
It's the
Lemon?
fruit magic for me.
salt,
Magic.
right,
and a blow
right.
dryer.
Well, I don't really know what else to say other than
I mean, that's
good
like we went
job.
there.
I don't. Good job, I
I
suppose. Did you all happen to be responsible for the big explosion that happened?
Maybe.
Not officially.
You can't prove anything.
Not written on
I
paper.
reached all the way out here. Oh yeah, I'm not there.
Never mind, continue.
Yes,
over
yes.
there.
He kind of looks over. It's like, yes, Raven. It did manage to reach all the way over here.
Wow.
It was not exactly a quiet explosion, but he kind of moves a little closer to you guys. I don't want to accuse you of anything, but do you suppose that whatever you did with that explosion over in Grand Novus, the transformation happened shortly after that?
Oh, really? They seem completely
no.
unrelated.
They're unrelated.
Like,
I'm not gonna
Nope,
make you.
nope,
I'm not
don't
gonna
look at
make you
us.
roll for it because
I think
wouldn't.
Wuji's the imposter.
Oh my god!
Yo,
the
I saw her
walkie-talkie-
van.
us right now.
That was kind of sus.
No.
I don't like how you said that with so much conviction. Like, we're sitting here speculating on what happened. You're like, oh, they're not related.
No,
Like,
because. Oh yeah, you guys don't know
Yeah,
that I know.
so I'm gonna ask you to explain that.
Ask me to roll a.
Dude, she was doing medbay.
I think she was not there. I will.
Yeah.
Just watch me. Just watch me do
I'm gonna
that
ask
thing.
you to explain that. Nah, I'm not letting that one slide.
Yeah, that was a bit quick. I mean, what was that?
I'm gonna skip
What do you
though.
mean they're not related?
Look, I mean,
Well, thanks, Merlana.
if you're willing to if you want to
Well,
question, then you
one,
can do it.
The explosion happened during the daytime, but you said that the transformation didn't happen until the nighttime. So first of all, the timeline does not add up. Second of all,
It don't add up.
Mellori was in. What the fuck?
John just left.
Can my Discord stop killing itself? But hey, what do you mean?
Can I continue my story, please, without you leaving?
No.
Thank-
Want to know what? I am gonna
Um,
leave.
God
Go,
damn it!
go on and continue.
Okay, I'm done. That was it.
Well, as I was saying, the two events are not mutually exclusive. Therefore, I am right. Thank you. Have a good day.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
I'm gonna ask you to explain that again.
I mean, I suppose that's fair reasoning, and actually, that's something I didn't consider when I just said what I said. So yeah, good on you for catching that, because I
totally
totally
how long
didn't.
a transformation like that would take to set in, anyways. So how does like them not happening at the same time? What does that have to do with anything?
I have as many questions as you do.
Well, I
But
mean, if you said it takes a day travel here, so technically the explosion actually happened like a day yesterday.
I didn't seem to take that into account. My apologies.
So that's a good, what, 24, 36 hours?
36.
That is an excellent point. Well, I mean, I'm not going to not say that the two things didn't have anything in common, but you raised a very good point. If anything, it may have. I mean, if anything, it may have started the process, but I'm not exactly well versed in curses. That wasn't my.
Well, I mean,
Oh no, the explosion just led us to the astral plane, but her transformation has nothing to do with the explosion.
You all went to the astral plane.
It has to do with the Raven Queen.
Lovely place.
It's an astral plane, was it?
It was not. It was not in the astral plane.
I don't know how to explain it. I just.
You were taken.
It just makes sense in my
Big
head.
chamber with a door with a hammer and a stone tablet.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
the
but we
Raven Queen?
teleported there, did not?
Yeah, but I don't think.
Are you saying all this out loud in front of him? He's
Who?
like, he's kind of listening, and he's not like dumbfounded so much as he is trying to take in all this information and like process to come to a conclusion.
No, it was. Cause trust me, I've been in the astral plane. That was not the astral plane.
Okay, well, whatever. I don't care much for technicalities.
Right.
But yeah, no, Mellori's shit wasn't with the explosion. It was with the Raven Queen. Thank you, have a good day.
Okay. Okay.
Do you know something about the Raven Queen?
Who are you speaking to?
Wuji.
This one.
Well, yeah, that's
Imposter.
why I just said it.
I'm on the Snapchat right now.
Snapchat.
Hey yo.
But
what update you on? What
right.
version you
Well,
on?
I'm sort of trying to figure everything out here from what you. Thank you for telling me everything that you have. I'm surprised you're all being so frank about it, but
I mean, why would we lie?
No, I'm Merlana, not Frank.
Oh yeah.
he laughs weird. No.
I find myself hilarious.
Ha 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 ha. Anyways, at the very least, well, I still have to sort of consult with ARDALIN, but we sort of came to the decision that we're probably going to go find her.
Well, when you find her, would you let me know?
Did you even talk to?
Hit me up.
Why don't we come with you?
Yeah, we can just go with.
That's well, it's
Oh,
going
yeah,
to take
that
a
too.
little bit of preparation, but it's kind of a long journey.
Do you
Okay.
know where she went?
From what I managed to gather from knowing her as long as I did, and also assuming from where most tieflings came from, she would be in the Spherian Underdark.
She was a tiefling.
What's that?
She wasn't a tiefling, she was a drow elf.
You're
I'm
from there.
I was. I didn't put that in my back.
You're no, I was thinking of.
I don't remember that part.
She might not be. She might not be. She's still a tiefling, but she doesn't have to.
Do
Not
you
all
forget what
tieflings.
race your characters are?
Not all
No,
tieflings
I
are
know
from
that
the
I'm a
Underdark.
tiefling, but I wrote my
Finding
backstory
races?
that I lived in the forest.
Yeah. So, well, because there's a
I
reason
don't
for that.
think-
I'm
I
gonna.
don't think
I
that's the
can.
same as whatever
I actually.
Underdark place
I actually
is.
figured out a way to actually explain that by complete accident. I'll explain it in a
Okay,
second.
thank
Well,
you.
Gabby, what's the Underdark?
but anyways,
Just turn the lights on.
why don't they
Just
call
use
it?
a
Why don't they call it the Underlight? Stupid, I know.
Is it like
But,
rock bottom?
Sort of. It's not exactly a traditional settlement in which it is completely underground.
Oh yeah, no, I would do like that.
It's still kind of a long ways from here. If I were to, we've been thinking about it. So we would have
Why
to
are you
travel
wheezing?
quite a way.
Is she okay?
Yeah, I'll go.
I mean, it would,
Obviously.
it's.
Gabby, you good?
I think she's dying in the background.
What's happening? What's
She
happening?
muted
Are
herself.
you okay?
Gabby.
You can tell she's
Is
laughing
she
from the way she's
dying?
from the way she's like shaking her.
The way she's like
camera.
shaking her phone.
I think she's getting murdered. What is so funny?
But
She just thought of a diabolical plan to murder Mellori.
right. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I can formulate a path to get there. I know of a way. I mean, when I studied at the academia, understanding the geography of ARDALIN was one of the things I had to have sort of, drilled into my brain, if you may. So getting to Suferian from here, we would have to. I actually wrote this down. If I remember correctly, we would have to travel east through the Reaper's Grove, then southeast.
Not like that name.
What's wrong
Yeah,
with
that's a bit,
what's
that's
wrong
a
with
bit
the,
precarious.
the Reaper's Grove is where Darkgrave is.
All right.
They don't
Then
know the Darkgrave.
I know I'm saying that it's DM. Then we would have to go southeast some ways to reach the Grand City of Unity, Southern Cross. But going through there, we'd have to. There's a border there you see that separates Northern Thalnor from Southern Thalnor, and Southern Thalnor is essentially where all the elves live. So we would have to obtain clearance to make it through, and our best bet. I'm assuming none of you have clearance to travel in between the two. North and south.
I have connections.
I have connections.
Well, a bit of backstory to all of it. The mages from both sides decided it would be best if they worked together to create this sort of wall in order to sort of better define the separation between the north and the south. Just so there would be like less conflict, so they would know like who's from what side.
I mean, I kind of lived in Southern Thalnor before.
The forests?
Yeah.
Some of the forests leak into Northern Thalnor, but for the most part, most of Elven society is on the other side. There are a few checkpoints along the way that would probably be easier for us to get clearance through. I mean, it would be shorter to get through, but since none of you probably have clearance, we need to get through that. So we need to go to the Great City first.
I mean, like, I'm from a village in Southern Thalnor.
You'd need, I'm pretty sure, I mean, they might be able to check, but I'd still probably want to go through the Grand City if you wanted to
I
be
sat
completely
I
sure.
sat in the cage cop for like a week. Yeah, it was...
I'm assuming we want to get there legally.
I mean, as a fugitive, I don't think they would worry about having you be, cleared to go to and fro, so... I mean, as a criminal, you'd... Wait a minute.
No, are we still... Are there wanted posters of us?
Say that again?
Are there wanted posters of us?
Huh?
Like, are there wanted
Are
posters
we
of us?
wanted?
In where? In Adela? The first place you guys
In-
went to?
Yeah.
Anywhere?
No, I
You
guess.
don't know.
So
Okay,
the
but...
answer is yes.
So some DM insight. Are we wanted?
I can't tell you.
DM machine
Am I
broke.
just about to pull up over there with them and they all get arrested?
The only one
sitting
who's
there?
100% like clear of any previous like in-game crime is Kong because he joined
No, he's not.
after.
He's assisting an accomplice, right? Or he's an accomplice.
No, he
I'm
wasn't one.
assisting an accomplice?
No, he
Cerise, you
wasn't.
dark as hell.
An accomplice.
He wasn't
Back
one
into
of
the
the.
void.
He was not one of the 4 who escaped from the jail.
Hey, I mean,
Well,
you
if we
guys,
need
you
it,
guys
I
convinced
have to-
Adelaide that you didn't know the twins. Who's to say I can't convince a police guard that I don't know you guys?
He was now.
You're gonna
one.
leave that up to the die, buddy?
Yeah, bro.
But yeah. So
I
through
have
you can.
potential connections.
You can make a safe assumption that you guys are wanted, but you can't really confirm for sure. But considering the first thing you guys did was break out of a prison,
Oh yeah.
What? Oh yeah.
the thing is, the consensus is probably.
Can't Homeboy just get us back in there? Whatever his name is, I forget.
Leonard?
Yeah.
What would he need? What would he? He's everywhere right now. What do you mean get you back into Adela?
Yeah.
Adela's more to the north. Well, actually, it's
Yeah.
closer. It's a little close ways to where Darkgrave is. It's out of the forest.
Unfortunate, very, very unfortunate.
And you have to fight. He's kind of. You don't really have any contact with him. He's kind of everywhere at once.
I see, I see.
We have his siblings.
You have his siblings, kind of.
We have his mommy.
Speaking of the siblings, they aren't around you right now.
Yeah,
Wait,
they
Kolton,
split
don't,
off.
or Anna, don't you have
It's a stone.
the stone?
Talk to
Unless you
No,
talk. Unless you talk to the twins and Ludwig back at Darkgrave.
So yeah, not Leonard.
He was not one of the ones you made contact with. Well, you made
Sorry.
no Shadowstone
Never met
contact.
him in my
at least.
life. Sorry to this man right here.
So I can't just like. Do I? I can't just be like, yo, I'm from this village here, and you know, they let me through, or no?
No.
Yes? Fuck.
I mean, you can certainly attempt to be convincing that you are, but you'd probably it's really the safest bet that you just go and try to. I'm gonna switch. I'm
Then let's
switching.
go.
I'm back to what's his nuts, Nicholas. I mean, it's not really a difficult process to get your clearance through between the two. It's just that the only problem is it's a very, very long journey.
Yeah, it is.
Let's do
Well,
it.
if we've got no choice, then I suppose we will go to Unity of the Southern Cross. Yeah, that place.
The Summer Triad? What?
Huh? Seven
Oh, they've
Sun?
been much to my chagrin, they've been eradicated.
Oh.
They're all
The
dead.
church?
What? Everything in Cadenza is destroyed, dude.
Where's cabbage? What?
What?
Celery!
Celery? Last you remember, she disappeared along with the rest of the people. You don't know if she died or if
My
she
girl
just
cabbage
disappeared.
living it up.
Celery. Fuck me.
So yeah, really, after making it through Southern Cross, we'd have to kind of make our way southeast ways through the Elinari Great Woods, which is essentially the entirety of the southern portion of Thalnor.
So I've got a question. So who's going to pay the most money for gold?
Your mom. Sorry.
Who's gonna pay the most gold for gold?
For gold, yeah.
You're going to want to take that to Alonso's Antiquary and Appraisals, I'd assume.
Okay.
Yeah, there should be a pawn shop.
Okay.
Why? How much gold do you have? What do you have?
Just
I have this many.
just some odds and just hold on. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Just some odds and ends.
Well, we're going to be spending the rest of our time trying to help our poor Beatrix over here, relinquishing the guild house and figuring out our next moves, because right now
This ain't it.
right now I'm pretty sure that we're just going to try and go straight to Suferian. You're welcome to join.
Relinquishing your guild house, you say?
Straight to business. I like it. I like it.
Odlum seems pretty dead set on it. Told me that
Can make you an offer.
Well, what? We don't have money.
I'm afraid that if you're thinking of buying the guild house, I'm afraid that 1, you're going to have to pay for the renovations, and 2,
No, I don't want your stinky guild house right now.
that's fair. What do you need? What do you want?
You.
Me specifically, like me specifically, or
Relinquish your old guild house and join ours.
I mean, the guild house is just property of the Knights of the Sacred Heart. Technically speaking, we're still under the leadership of Odlum here. If that's what you're insinuating, that we join your guild, if it even
Yes. As like a like a subdivision.
She's saying we own
an
you.
alliance, you mean, like what you meant
Yes.
with the regiment up in San Fontaine.
Yes.
Oh, those insufferable people. Anyways, I suppose way to make a good opportunity out of a tragedy, I guess.
It's a bit fucked
Of
up.
course, we can't let this happen to you guys anymore. And
That's a
so,
good
if you join us and become alliance with us, you'll have more strength and power, and then things like this will never happen again.
Yeah, but it was one of their own guild members that kind of went.
Stop.
I mean, she's got a point. Anna does. I mean, kind of look over at Ardlam, and he's still kind of spacing out a bit, but he has a very serious expression on his face. He seems very determined to find her. He really cares about her.
Worse, and we can help you go find her.
I don't doubt that. Knowing what you all have done, whatever you have done, but
Great, so let's start packing up, get our supplies, and let's go.
I suppose.
I've got something to do first.
Go sell the things, get us more money. so that
Well,
we can
whatever
get more
business,
supplies.
and well, I mean, it's true. We're not going to be leaving for quite a bit, so whatever business you have to do in Cliffside before we make our grand journey across the entire continent, and you know,
Get her done.
we don't exactly have a place to stay anymore, so you know that's how things are.
Yeah.
Yes, so we'll be here. We don't really have anywhere else to go.
Adventure time.
You know where to find us.
Come on, grab your friends.
And he kind of waves you guys off as he goes over to Raven. What have you been talking to? Or have you been doing with Beatrix over?
Just like the journey, like I guess, asked her what she went through, you know,
All right, let's play that out.
during that time.
What was the voice? It was like I gave a New York accent. No, I'm kidding. Just
She sounds like
Joyce.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Just Joyce.
Do it. You won't. You won't.
Hi, Raven. No, she spoke pretty high, but kind of in the normal accent. Hi, Raven. Her ears are kind of folded down. Is that what? I don't know if rats
Hey,
can do that.
Beatrix.
Mouse.
Rats? Mouse.
Can mice do that? I don't know. But
Splinter.
yeah. So
How you holding up?
better than the house is.
Huh. Glad you can still joke around time like this.
It's pretty bad, but
Yeah, I can tell.
could be worse. I'm gonna turn on streamer mode real quick. Sorry, I forgot to turn that on. Yeah, so it wasn't great. It's not every day you get to see one of your closest friends turn into giant like raven beast in front of you, but
Like a weekend activity.
I mean,
it's not my favorite
not to
thing.
brag. There's definitely been weirder.
Yeah, I guess there has been. She's still kind of like her knees pressed against her chest, her arms are wrapped around it. So what about you guys? How'd your stuff go?
Well, found a castle.
Really?
It's pretty destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Then out of nowhere got to a strange area that honestly I don't even remember that well. Kind of so. Came back out of the room. Ran into some guards. Kong actually wanted to duel them, I think.
Did you?
I did.
We did, yes.
Did you
We
win?
won.
Oh.
Yep.
Not surprising.
I actually kind of used some of, like... I hope this isn't weird, but when we dueled for the first time, the way you kind of, like, moved and whatnot and attacked,
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was interesting, so I kind of took inspiration to that and
Really?
did some of that myself.
Huh.
More taking the opportunity to attack someone with someone else.
Hmm. That's
And then
that's great to hear.
yeah, go ahead.
That's
Yeah.
I'm glad I
Then
could
we
be a teacher in
decided-
some
oh.
ways.
Yeah.
It's a weird. There's like a weird like you guys keep like interrupting each other.
Honestly, that's probably
They gonna
something I
get
would-
married.
Yeah, I kind of.
Merlana, shut yo.
I don't know, but I think I kind of took a little inspiration from you too. And she kind of raises her hand up, and you can see a little like glob of light come out.
Oh.
It's not much, and she kind of
Picking
just
up on magic.
Lose.
yeah, and she kind of
Oh.
just crushes it in your hand. Yeah, I've been asking Nicholas for a little bit about magic and stuff. Been feeling a bit inadequate. So it's not much, but
How's the? Is there anything else you can do, or is that basically it?
he told me that doing stuff like this is pretty normal, and she kind of like takes a coin that she's holding and she lights that up, and she starts like kind of doing like coin tricks in between her fingers.
Hey, bro, nice knife.
It's kind of yeah, it's beginner stuff, but you know, it's a start.
I will say I am impressed.
Thank you.
You know,
She kind of flicks the coin up.
if it means anything, when I started, or I guess my ability, all I could do was summon a snowflake.
Oh,
Fucking
I feel like
sneaky.
you'll get somewhere.
thank you, and I'm glad that you managed to learn from what I did too. That's really nice to hear after that.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I think I overheard a little bit. Gonna try and help get to the
Oh.
bottom of this.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
hoping I can get back on my feet at some point too. Preferably in the next hour or so, but thanks, Raven.
Oh yeah, no problem.
You can see her ears kind of
Uh,
start to kind of on
Mm-hmm.
and kind of perk up a bit. But yeah,
Well, I'm gonna go back to the group, reconvene.
we'll all be here.
Right. And if anything, actually, is there any way I can like manifest Alexi and then have it like stay, or is there like a certain range I have to be at for it to?
I'm assuming that you're going to want to use Find Familiar, so that has.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Kind of. Range area 10 feet. I think 100 feet. I think it can be as far as it needs, like as far as it wants to be. It's just up to a certain point. You're going to lose like telepathic communication with it. So you can summon the familiar, but you won't be able to. Yeah, if you go go far enough, it's not gonna work.
All right. Well, I'm gonna reach like in the back of cause my hood isn't really. I'm gonna like reach back behind. I'm gonna pull out Lexi. I'm gonna like hand it to her, and I'm like,
Kind of takes it in her hands.
if there's like you're feeling down again or it happens, just my little friend here is here to help you.
Just kind of pets it a little bit. It reacts, and Lexi react. The Lexi? I don't know. It's more of a creature now.
Yeah, I haven't really given it a name yet.
Yeah, it just kind of brushes up against her finger. It's like this is
Shut up.
really cute. Thank you, Raven. It's a nice moment.
Then I'm gonna awkwardly go back to the group.
Okay.
For me?
So yeah, you make your way back and you kind of switch once again with Nicholas. As their
Nicholas.
Raven. It's a kind of like, it's like a.
Oh yes. Oh.
No, it's like
what's
a
going on over here?
bro nod. You guys both have white hair, so that's just,
Oh.
that's it. That's the whole thing. So yeah, Raven, you make your way back to the group. Who has just finished a conversation with Nicholas.
Well. What's going on there?
We've got shopping to do.
Oh.
Let's go shopping.
Shopping orc.
Well, let's actually get the gold needed for shopping first.
That's part of
Well,
shop.
let's not be too hasty.
We got
All right, Void Merlana.
three. We got two very voluptuous items to sell.
We're selling those?
What's we
Yes.
do with them?
Yeah. So
Why
the
would
place.
sit on one?
No.
Well, why not?
Do you want gold or do you want?
We can buy better ones with the gold from them.
But well, those are the real thing. What are we gonna get better? Nothing. No,
Custom
fine.
Custom
I
one.
expect.
You
I
can get
expect.
1-for-1 with
I
fucking
expect the
wings
highest
on it.
quality only.
Plate armor, plate armor, plate armor, plate armor, plate armor, plate armor.
I'm already close to my plate armor. This is all you. You are the farthest away from your plate armor. Don't bring me into this.
Right.
This.
So the place, if you're
And
looking.
that's the tea.
Ew. So what Nicholas mentioned is that you need to go to Alonzo's Antiquary and Appraisals.
That's a lot of A's.
I like alliteration.
Haha, that was really funny. I laughed at that.
I laughed so hard I gained 1 ab.
I say 10 pounds. I don't know why.
Wait,
Single ab.
wait. You didn't an ab. Does it like center itself on your belly button, or does it like just?
Yeah,
appear,
so like
one-
start centered, and then when you add another one, and you get a third one, it goes. There's a I don't.
It's a Triforce.
Yeah, it makes it 3. So it just keeps stacking from the bottom. It keeps going up. But making your way downtown.
Downtown.
Walking fast.
Basis passing.
Just sort of
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
making your
How
way.
did you
When I finish you.
I finished you.
Somebody, he's
And
left.
now you
His Discord
leave
keeps
it.
dying out.
Okay.
Yeah, so you kind of on the way you pass by beyond the horizon where Tsura is kind of sitting around outside. And as you pass, you kind of just wave hi. And you make your way to Alonzo's Antiquary and Appraisals. From the outside, like the exterior looks pretty much the same as the other ones. It's like looking at townhouses, but they're shops. They're pretty normal looking, but the sign's like a large wooden, pretty well made sign that just says Alonzo's Antiquary and Appraisals. The door is currently closed, but you'd like to open the door?
My hands.
Are you sure?
Take my hand, right?
Take the
and
hand.
be like, grab the.
One
Wait,
inch-
is it one of the doorknobs that go like this, or is it like a twisty?
It's actually a pull door.
A pull door? Oh, okay, so I'm gonna grab the door.
Mm-hmm. You look up, it's actually a push door. No, it's a pull door. You easily go inside. Not again! You open the door. You hear a small chime as you walk in, and I'm assuming all of you are going?
I don't see why.
Yes.
Okay, so the five of you make your way in, kind of filing in one after another, and as you come in, it's a pretty, like, wide open space. There's a lot of exactly what you'd expect from, like, an antique store, pawn shop kind of place. Kind of like, just at the very front is, like, the wooden, like, counter where you would go to check out. The place is just filled with a lot of, like, weird old knickknacks and furniture. It seems like this is like the place where all of the guild house people are gonna go. Like if they just got their new guild house, it's like, oh, we gotta furnish our place with some stuff. So they come to Alonzo's to get stuff. It's like Goodwill. No, they don't have furniture. Yeah, they do.
They do.
They do. It's like a Goodwill kind of antique store. And sitting at the front, you can see just sort of a kind of a short-haired, pretty pale-skinned halfling man tending the counter.
I like what you got.
I like your funny words, magic man.
Magic man. Anyways.
So yeah, just looking around. What do you want to do?
Kind of just like clear my throat. Hello.
Ow. I gotta get a voice. Oh, hello. Sorry, I couldn't quite hear the bell as you came in. Yes,
Hello, me old chums.
Good to see you all. I am Alonzo. Welcome to Alonzo's Antiquary and Appraisals. What can we do for you today?
How did you pick the name of this place?
My name is Alonzo.
I appraise things.
I sell antiques and I appraise things.
So, how much would you buy? How much would you buy 2 gold thrones for?
Kind of looks around you. I don't see any gold thrones.
I just hold up the bag of holding. Then yeah.
That looks like a bag to me. How did you fit? Did you? Oh, it's one of those bags of holding, isn't it? Right. Okay. Well, how did you manage to fit
Actually, toy thrones.
2 thrones in that? Well, to take them out, I suppose. I've seen weirder things. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Someone hold this.
It's kind of a weird, awkward kind of thing. Like you have to like stretch the bag open. You have to get 2. Which 2 of you are gonna hold open the bag to try and like get the things out?
Morgana does.
Who's Morgana?
Who's Morgana?
Yeah, so with 2 of you holding it open, I'm assuming Anna, you just kind of reached in there to, you gotta like 2-hand get them out, because these things are not light. You know, if you can just turn the bag inside out, or put it upside down.
No.
Yeah, if you hold a bag of holding inside out, everything comes.
The only way that it would...
Inside out?
If you turn inside out, or if you turn upside down, everything will come out. But if you rip it in any...
down.
Upside down makes it come out.
I looked it up. No, I looked it up.
You looked up the wrong thing, my guy.
I'm pretty sure that's how it worked in like 3.5 or whatever. But
This is 5... Hey, what edition are we playing?
That's not how it be in 5e, my guy.
Pathfinder.
You turn it upside down.
Pathfinder.
You turn it upside down, all the stuff comes out. You turn it inside out, all the stuff comes out. You rip it or tear it, bop it, twist it, pull it.
Pull it.
It
It
implodes and
Twist
sends
it.
everything to the astral plane. But yeah.
Hold it.
You know?
Stop it.
Do you want to turn it upside down or turn it inside out, or what are you gonna do?
I'll turn it inside out.
Okay, so you do that, and just like, where are you aiming it? There's kind of like an open space in front of the counter, or are you gonna aim it at this guy?
On on top of Wuji.
Oh god.
Oh hell no.
The rival comes back. It's been too silent for too long.
So
Hellish
you kind of
rebuke.
look at the bag and you kind of turn over to Wuji and you just like, and out comes these two thrones. They're pretty.
Dodge.
Make a dexterity saving throw. I just think it's funny.
I'm fucking lucky. 17, bitch.
Okay, so
you get smacked with the throne. You get your flat stamina now.
So you
These
manage.
changes.
You just kind of like you do like a quick like dodge roll out of the way. Off to the side as the two thrones just come tumbling out. Not standing like upright, they just kind of like fall over. It makes a really heavy like thud as they come out. It like almost like shakes the place. Like the Alonzo and the stool he's standing on just kind of jump up a bit. Oh, goodness gracious! Oh, you were serious about the throats.
Anna, I
Oh.
will kill you.
Please no. If you're going to fight, he's not even looking at each other. If you're going to fight, please do it outside. But I'm. Where did you come across these thrones?
Nova.
We got them
Nova.
from a yard sale.
At an antique store.
Oh, you mean a
Yard
yard?
sale for the antique store.
You mean a yard sod?
Yes.
I don't know what a yard sale is, but I know what a yard sod is. Yes. From you got it from Grand Nevis Castle.
What?
Nope. A yard sale.
Where would that be?
They were having a yard sod at Grand Nevis Castle.
Yes.
Cool.
Is that what it was called? Huh.
Kind of looks at you, kind of. Okay, fair enough. So he kind of hops off his stool, kind of runs around, kind of hobbles around the counter to look at it. He's very short. Maybe Wuji, he comes. I'm using you as a reference because you're short. He probably comes up to maybe the middle of your torso. He's a halfling. He's not very tall, but kind of could you all help me with this? He's trying to pick up one of the fallen thrones. Can one of you please want to pick it up? I'm not strong. His face is
I'll help him.
okay. You easily just one hand just kind of lift it up. He's carried along with it as you're picking it up. Whoa.
What?
Right. So he kind of looks around them, sort of mumbling to himself things that Antiques Roadshow would talk about, but I don't watch Antiques Roadshow, so I don't know. Right. Okay, yes, very, very nice make. Ooh, that ornate engravings. Eureka!
Eureka!
It's smaller than the bag.
The sweet smell of science.
The sweet smell of gold
I
thrones.
was just saying Heimerdinger earlier, fuck you.
I really like playing Heimer. Whenever I play League, I should play him more. Just
Stop.
because I like the way he sounds. He's
No.
funny. He's funny. Right.
No
well,
more.
it takes maybe about 3 minutes to get through his appraisal, but he looks around. Right. Well, these are very, very old, very, very much made out of pure gold, and very, very much worth a lot of money. I'm going to offer
10 shekels.
how does 900 gold sound for these two?
Each.
So both a piece.
Not a piece, and in total.
How about 1,000?
1,200.
I actually said
That's
a
smart.
thing. So you're gonna go by hundreds. So you said 1,000. You say make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Oh, can I?
You
But we
can.
can divide 1,000 by 5.
Let me do one of
Oh,
those.
no, this is my gold. Hold on, no.
You want to make the persuasion check?
I will make
Yeah,
it.
you.
Okay.
I have
I
a
will-
+5 to persuasion. It
I
could
will
be a
give a
+10 if we want it to be.
Don't give a fuck.
I hate Anna. Can we just murder Anna? And Kolton while we're at it. Hold on.
AC.
Cut the cameras.
AC's too high. I'm sorry.
I just closed the door to medbay.
I got an 18.
18.
Yeah.
1,000, eh? Not a bad deal. All right, 1,000 then.
No,
How's
give
that?
me 200.
So I don't know if you saw, but you know, there's along the engravings there's like it's actually stamped by what was his name? Hold on, I like go over to the side to like just look over at just a random part of the chair. Because I read about him in a book on the way there. Leonardo. Shoot, what was that say? I'm kind of like just peeking at it. Leonardo. Versace.
That's not his name.
Huh?
Who's
It's made. Yeah, you haven't heard about him.
make a deception.
here.
Make a
I hate
deception
it here.
check.
Make a stupid
I
idiot.
think. Hold on.
There's
Let me.
so much anxiety in my body right
let
now.
me check.
I
Let me
just
check
rolled
to see.
Natural 18.
Natural 18.
That's
Twice in a
what's
row.
Yeah, he already rolled it. So Leonardo Versace, eh? Must not be from
Sweet
around here
smells.
because I have
No, he's
not heard that name.
very,
But
he's very in the southern
is that so? I haven't had much experience in exploring the southern Thalnor, but I think I'll take your word for it. I think 1,000 is a very reasonable price for these two.
Yeah.
Do we have a
1,000.
do we have a
Yeah, we
deal?
can-
What if we went higher?
No,
You may certainly try.
You can try.
Okay, would that be a persuasion?
Mhm.
Um,
I'm gonna say haggling.
can I do
is-
that channel divinity thing?
Go for it. Whatever you want to do to get the money. You could kill him if you wanted to. Just steal and rob the place. I don't care.
I'm
He
gonna
has like
emissary
5.
a piece this.
Okay.
We got all out attack or what?
38 or 28.
What
No.
the fuck?
No, 33. 33.
33.
No, I can't really do math. I'm really struggling here. 27.
20.
Does the website tell you?
What?
It's 27. I know for a fact it's
How do
27.
you fuck it up that bad?
Wait. So why didn't you just roll normally?
Doesn't the website tell you?
No, I did roll normally. But I had to add the plus 5
half
from my
asleep
channel
and
divinity
you woke
because it
me
doesn't
up
add it
and
automatically.
said
Oh, okay. So 27.
Mhm.
This is
23 plus 5.
legitimate.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7.
23 plus 5
Cut the
is 28.
cameras. Cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras, deadass.
Cut the cameras.
You know what? I think I'm willing to go 1,200.
1600.
1,200 for the two of them.
Yes.
That sound like a
Perfect.
deal? Hmm?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Now, what if we
Not
were to
shut.
go 1,300? Would you be willing to consider?
You can certainly attempt to make him consider.
19? Wait, 19 plus 5.
24.
24.
Who's he laughing like that?
What did I
Why did
say?
you decide to give Anna a bag of
1200?
holding in the first
1,200? I said I'm sorry, but I think I've made my final price quite clear.
Oh, but
1,200 for the two of
you
you.
see, I heard that the Grand Scholar herself sat in these chairs at one point.
Oh, did you? Oh, you're right.
You mean
It's been so every person who is anyone has sat in these chairs before.
You mean
The one on the
Tablet-
left? Many,
you
many.
mean, you mean
famous
this? You
people.
mean the Scholar Imperium from
Yes, her.
from
Her name gets muddled. It's been a while, but my point still stands.
Not the current, like the one like a few hundred years ago.
Yeah, the current. You know how Grand Novice went.
No, I don't. 1,200.
Okay.
Take it or leave
Damn.
it, if you
That's
believe it.
I leave it.
Okay.
No, no, no.
I kid. I jest. Here's what a jest, my good man.
My money. Hold on. This is mine.
Okay. So you kind of 1,200 then. Is that
Yeah.
what we agreed on? Okay, so he kind of hobbles back around the counter.
That sounds splendid.
Right, and he goes up to. Do they even have cash registers in fantasy stories? Probably not. He just takes out a big bag and he's like, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's counting. Takes about like 10 minutes maybe. But he does count up all. I said 1,200, right? 1,200 gold is yours.
Yes.
In exchange for the 2 thingaroos. So yeah. He gives it to Anna because. Or who wants to take this? This is kind of a lot of money.
I could take it off your hands.
My thrones.
I'll grab
I
the
could
bag.
still take it off your
I
hands.
did all the work for that shit.
All
You
like,
did the
like,
what now?
Like 4
I'm sorry,
of you
you
just.
did the what?
Need all the work.
Or
Like
we
he-
could
like-
just, I don't know, distribute the gold across the party.
We
If
can
you're
do
going-
that in a second, Monkey
Well,
Man.
if you're going to distribute it, I'd recommend you do it in the safety of my building
Exactly.
because going
Yeah,
out it's a bit
I
kind of ruthless
recommend
out there.
you send me gold now because of my thrones.
Like the 4 of you, like when he asks,
They're
like
not even your thrones. You stole
I
them
recommend
from the
we
yard
collectively beat the shit out of Anna.
For once, I agree with him.
when
For
all
once,
when he
the
asks
monkey
like
man
who's taking
says
the money,
that's-
the 4 of you just like all at the same time reach for the bag. But yeah, okay, well, for the most part, I don't really care what you do with the money. Just be safe with it. Thank you for the
Thank you.
thrones.
Fine.
Thank you for your business. And if you'd like to peruse around a bit, then be my guest.
It's mine.
I kind of want to. Does he have any fun oddities?
It's a
Kill this guy.
it's a furniture store.
Yeah, does he have any like magics?
No
I want
magic.
magic stuff.
Magic armoires?
This ain't
Alright.
this ain't a magic
What
place
was?
really. He's more of a seller of the mundane.
Okay, but things could be cursed, right? Or like have some magic imbued in them. Can I do a detect magic?
Is
Go,
he himself gonna be magic?
go for it. I'm not looking anything up.
Detect magic.
The gold is fake. It's not real gold.
Stop it.
I just cast it. I just been like,
Okay,
detect.
give me a second. Gosh, dang it.
Weave magic item.
Pretty magic.
Pretty spout.
Crap! I didn't buy Xanathar's Guide to Everything. I can only
If you
use
bought it,
basic
if
rules
we gave
items.
you money right now, would you buy it right now?
No, Gabriella, we're live.
I can PayPal you.
It's fine. Don't do that. Don't give me money.
You guys want my social security number?
John, why do you look like you're brooding in the corner?
I am
of the sofa?
tired.
I'm trying to look around to see what
Fucking.
kind
I
of crap I can
am
give y'all.
sleepy.
What do I give you people? I don't know. What the heck?
Gold. You're right.
1,200. You can add it to yours right now,
Wait,
but
how
you
much gold does it take to make a guild?
you don't know that yet. I can explain it later once you go there.
The audacity this man has right here.
You make a magic. You detect magic, but you can't. Other than like what you already recognize as the magic items that your friends possess, you can't really sense anything in this vicinity at least. It's a furniture store.
sucks.
There's nothing cursed here yet. But yeah, you're also in a furniture store for. You can't really furnish anything yet, so.
Well, I've got places to be.
She just walks
Can
out
I
of this.
rob her?
She just walks out of the store with your money.
Can I rob her?
My money. It's
I would
my
to
money.
rob my...
Hour!
I didn't
No
ask
com-
if it was your money. I asked if
No
I
com-
No, comrade.
I beat the shit out of.
Why do you guys want to fight each other so much? Jesus.
No, just that one. Just
Honestly,
the one.
very easy person to pick wrong.
I literally like none of y'all
Your
thought
money?
to take the
No.
throne but me.
Our money.
And y'all were like, "Oh my God, he's stupid. He's trying to take the thrones." But here I am, 1,200 more gold in my pocket.
Because
Y'all-
obviously we were using
y'all
the
were
word
dumb.
apology on you.
y'all look dumb.
You're acting like the DM probably didn't think you would do something like that.
No,
Y'all
I
look
did.
dumb.
No, I did. I knew I knew he was gonna.
Yeah, exactly. You think he gave you 1,200 fucking gold on accident?
No, I
No,
knew.
I-
No, I planned this out. I specifically
Yeah.
wrote knowing that he wanted to
This
pawn this off. I knew
you're,
this.
you're making him believe that he has massive brain.
Big brain.
I mean,
Over y'all,
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he has like 6 times the amount of gold that you guys have. So
And he also has a bag of holding.
yeah, it's a bag that holds things. It's not really anything special about that.
It's a big ass bag.
Hey yo, his bag do be holding.
I could literally just, I could put the bag, put it over your head, and then just like pop the bag, and you're done. You're gone.
Dunzo kid. Get right.
Done.
You're done now.
You're done.
So we have
We're still-
1,200 gold.
Did
Uh,
I rob her or not?
You guys
Oh, yeah.
collectively now have are 1,200 gold richer, but Anna's
Collectively,
Anna is
our gold.
I don't know the total number because I haven't done the calculations, but right now
All
you have 1,200 more. I don't know
How
the
many?
exact number. Yet.
5?
There's 5 of you.
I
Yes.
have.
That's 240 each.
240?
240 each. You actually did the math right this time, Cerise.
No, I used my calculator.
That's like
Why
a
are you
really
doing
good.
my
You had to use
fucked
a
up?
calculator.
I deserve
No,
I
it
deserve a
just
higher
gave it straight to me.
I math
Standard.
major.
Going,
Fuck
Standard.
off.
going getting
I'm
paid.
not
Can
a
you see
math
that?
major.
The slander I have gone through, and y'all want to take my gold.
Yep. Glad you acknowledge it.
Hey,
I think
Wuji
Anna's
and
the
Honest
imposter.
banter is not slander. That's just bullying.
Over
Slander.
back at the counter, just like Raven and Alonzo were just kind of making like kind of idle conversation.
Oh, he's trying to get another 2 AC.
Ew.
They're just
No,
talking. No,
no.
they're just like they're just trying to.
That's
They're
so
just
awkward.
He's maxing his social links.
They're just listening to
Why
you
do you care
two.
what way Raven swings, bro?
No, that's just awkward having to make small talk with an old man. Who talks like this?
Maybe he
You
likes
can learn
old
some
men.
serious shit from old people.
Huh?
Yeah.
If you
Eh.
know what he's saying.
Oh, shut up.
Like
You have
just
to
like over.
log out, Herman, baby. Log out now.
Just like over on the other side, you just hear like, yeah, I've been running this
Not on
store
the
for
school
like
computers.
maybe coming up on like 10 years now. Yeah, it's a very old store. It's very proud of it. Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Plug back in.
Have you had any other custom or employees, or is it
Are you
just you?
mocking him?
Mostly me. Yeah.
I see.
It's quite interesting. A lot of people like to come around here and just kind of still around what they get on hunts and stuff and the furniture and such. It's an interesting business. Yet that's just the kind of conversation they're having. Are you guys still arguing about the money? Cause
I'm going to the blacksmith.
We all get you.
We all get 240 gold.
To the blacksmith.
Wait, how much money does Anna have? Like just from before?
Anna current
43.
had 40, so you now have 240.
How much
and
was her plate armor?
Hey,
didn't buy it.
500.
I'm gonna add
Can I-
240 gold. I don't care.
You only
what
end
honest-
shit.
can I
I have
ask
1243 in my
Antique Man
inventory.
if he has anything from my hometown? Like, if there's any
From-
antiques he...
You want to know if there's
Yeah.
anything from you want to know if there's anything from Nentorum, not Nentorum, from Dinforol. I must say we don't usually get much from.
That's illegal.
From
That money doesn't
Dinforol,
exist.
But I think we may have gotten. I say we like there's more than one of us here, but we do have.
It happens.
It does happen, yes. We do have.
This guy really put the 1,200 gold in his
I did.
character
I
sheet.
did. It is.
Why,
Hey,
like,
he's the
my
he's the
goal?
one who took it.
I'm the
he had
one that got it up to 1,200. Let's keep that in mind.
Um, Essentially,
to
what
900.
he shows you, Raven, is that he has
I
like
hate it here.
kind of like a pelt, like an animal pelt that maybe could have been used as like a cloak before. Did you kind of have that light? It's like a
How
large,
much for the pelt?
not much for it. It's I'd maybe put it about 7 gold.
Okay.
I don't know how much pelts
Put
go.
7 gold on the counter.
Okay, so you now have you now kind of have like
I don't think I will.
you now kind of have like an over pelt, very Game of Thrones.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, my next thought was I was gonna go to the tailor for the clothes that we got beforehand and do some things, but I'll let them do.
Okay, yeah. So while they're arguing about their gold, about Anna's gold,
No.
You.
I was the one who told him to put it in there, so it's hers.
No.
Technically speaking,
This is all because that motherfucker got like 5 gold stolen from him in the last campaign.
it was
right?
500.
It was 500.
I'm throwing him a bone this time. It's fine. Anyways, so after your business is done, is everyone done here? No one else wants to look for anything. Okay.
Cerise, I was going to buy you plate armor. I don't think I will anymore.
I was gonna heal you next fight. Don't think I will.
Why heal her next fight when we can just beat the shit out of her right here?
Exactly. We help the enemies. Enemies are friends. Look at that.
You'd have to land our attacks first, though.
Yeah.
Gabby
It's a
does that,
1v4.
It's fine.
I'm staying out of this.
You don't want money?
Wait, did you wait?
Where'd
Wait,
you
hold on, Raven. Did you just pay for it with money that you already had?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. See, he didn't have to
I
worry
didn't
about
add
it.
any of the gold that we just acquired.
Because the only one who should have added it was Anna. Because
Yeah, I didn't add anything.
I didn't add
yeah, yeah. The only one who
It was my own money.
The only one who had permission to add gold was Anna. And we don't. So yeah, you guys leave that. And you're now standing back out on the port side marketplace. What's the haps next? What does everyone want to do?
We beat the shit out of it.
Is everyone just going collectively for this one? We don't really need to split up for anything.
We're at the tailor or the blacksmith? Sorry.
We could say that because I'm assuming that Zach, you wanted to get something done with that pelt. We could just say that because we don't have to make a whole big scene out of that. It's just like a quick thing making. What did you want to do with it?
I wanted to replace the already fur that is already on my outfit with the pelt. Kind of make it more.
It's kind of like a grayish with like kind of white flakes on it, almost like kind of when a wolf. I don't know how this is how wolf camouflage works, but like a gray wolf kind of going from gray to white from their fur. So it's kind of like in that middle stage, so it kind of has like flecks of white among the gray. So at the right fit, they do pretty easily take care of that. It doesn't take that long, and I think that'll run you 2 gold. 1 gold, I'll make it 1 gold.
Okay.
So that's that. And the rest of you make your way to the armory, where the door has been fixed. And I'm assuming you guys just want to just open the door and go in, please. No kicking.
Nah, Anna's got to kick it down so she can pay for it again.
I'm
Takes away all 1,200 of the gold.
I'm tiptoeing.
You won't kick it?
No, I won't.
Just because she's a pussy now.
Just like she opens the door, opens it a little bit, and then like kicks the kind of pushes it lightly open with her foot. It's like there.
Please make a strength check.
Just freaking falcon kick it.
Oh, it happened again. I wasn't even looking.
So yeah, you go in. Once again, Mira's tending the front. Oh, it's you all again.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Did you hear that explosion?
Yeah, no,
Yesterday.
It's weird.
Yeah.
We were coming by. We were coming back.
It's a bit of a scare, but
Yeah.
but down to
So-
business. What can I do you for?
I think you know what.
After all this
I
time,
think
you're finally ready.
I.
You have 500 gold on you.
Oh yeah.
Do you have
Oh,
500?
way
So
more than
hold on,
that.
hold on. So how much? So that was for 2 sets. How much is just 1 set?
150. I mean, it's math, so like 150.
Wait, 150 for
It's 200.
Oh,
You mean
250.
250?
I'm sorry. I thought it was still 300. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. 250. I didn't
So-
say 150. You're crazy.
Mellana, tell me why I should buy you plate armor right now.
Well, I mean, I've always been a very staunch ally to you.
Oh really?
Stood by your side in the hardest of times.
Dude, you less than 5 minutes ago.
Less than 5 minutes ago, you were trying to beat the shit out of Anna,
And I'm
steal some money.
in a very
Now you simping.
poor spot with my financial situation.
Simp.
And if you'd be so kind to put in some of your, for lack of a better word, bank into the situation, I would be in the utmost, what's the words, of service to you.
Oh, your service to So I turn back to the blacksmith like, so
Uh-huh.
you think I should forgive Mellana?
What did Merlana even do?
Are you asking?
Nothing,
Are you
that's why
asking?
he's salty.
Amira's kind of like looking around, and she's like, "Are you asking me? What do I have? I don't really have anything to do with.
Who even are you people?
I'd for the most part, your customers, and for the rest part, you're the one who broke down my door. So otherwise, I know nothing about you. I don't know your personal lives.
Honestly, she's got a point.
But if it really is up to you. We're just the ones who make it.
Mellana. Say you're sorry.
This motherfucker got some bread and now he's taking advantage.
My utmost apologies, my dear friend.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
happened to you?
And
How you just gonna turn into Jeff Bezos like that?
She's just kind of gonna look at it.
What are you sorry for?
Actually, I'm
What
not
is
quite
she?
sure. Could you care to
I don't even know
Maybe.
what she's sorry for. What is she sorry
Bring
for?
to
Yeah,
light.
what are you making Merlana apologize for?
She hasn't done anything.
except be a bad bee? And that's on what? That's on.
That's on Ja.
I don't know about that one.
Bro, this
Are
is
you
like
lost?
this is like a quick like in and out, like go
Yeah.
sell thing, go buy thing.
just
Dear God, we turn this into a freaking
500
classroom.
gold. 500 gold. Sorry, I was trying to think of something to say, but I couldn't.
500 gold. Are you paying it?
You're trying to make Merlana apologize for nothing.
She's like-
I've received nothing but bullying this entire campaign. I don't want to hear it.
As you deserve.
Yeah, that's you though, not your character.
Okay, well, she takes the gold. You count out the 500 gold, and she's like, "Well, okay. Well, we were kind of assuming that you guys were gonna, come in here anyways, and we're kind of like, me and the people over at the Right Fit, we talk, so we kind of already have your measurements for stuff, so,
That's not creepy.
it's not. It kind of is. I don't know, but we were just talking about, our very, very interesting customers. But anyways, we were assuming, so it kind of goes out back. I'm just doing this for the sake of time because I don't feel like making you guys wait for this thing that you've been working for 15 years for. Kind of takes a little bit, but with the help of Horgan, the two do come out from the back room with a very. It's very heavy. Like Horgan's like struggling to like get all the pieces out. There's a lot of pieces. There's like all of it. It's the whole shebang. It's the chest piece. It's the greaves, leg guards, knee guards, elbow guards, all the arm, pauldrons, stuff like that. Comes with a helmet too. I'm not drawing that, by the way. But yeah. Over maybe the course of 10 minutes. Actually, no, it takes a long time to put. Do you want to put this on now? Both of you.
I don't see why not.
What were you guys wearing before? Chainmail?
Chainmail.
I ain't chainmail.
Okay, so most of like if you're wearing chainmail, so you can kind of just put most of it over it. But the two of you gain a few pounds from wearing an entire set of full plate armor, but for the most part you guys are head to toe covered in the finest steel you can get from Clyffside Quay. So go ahead and put a plate set of plate armor and go ahead and equip it in your inventory. And then Anna, take away that 500 for the two of them. So yeah, there's your plate armor. I hope you enjoy it.
Manage equipment.
Yeah, we're
add items.
free to do any, touch-ups or small repairs for a fee, of course, but
Can I get mithril plate next, lady?
no. Oh, we don't deal in those kinds of metals around here. Most of the time we just get commissioned by, the soldiers up north.
I'm excited.
Right, so what's your AC at?
22.
I'm gonna kill you.
20.
I'm not afraid of you.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I'm gonna kill y'all, man.
Making it worse with everybody else.
I'm
Now
kill-
he's gonna have to.
Oh, beefy as fuck.
He's gonna have to scale the hit die up, and because my fucking unarmored defense doesn't upgrade for like another few levels, so I'm just gonna be sitting here at 15
Sitting
forever.
on top.
Oh, personal problem.
So yeah, that's that. Yeah, you two. It takes a little bit to adjust to the weight of all of it. Like, do you want to wear the helmet?
No.
Does it take away from the AC to wear the helmet?
It's cosmetic.
No.
I ain't need no helmet.
Okay. So you guys have to keep it anyways. It comes with the whole thing. So
Can I sell it back to her?
no, it's part of the set. But yeah, so I'm assuming you guys are done with your business here. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you
Oh,
guys walk out.
Lord.
Kind of like wide chest walking as you're trying to adjust to the
Wide Putin.
trying to get used to it. So yeah, you guys now are back out into the sunny and beautiful Clyffside Quay. What's the moves next? What's anyone else have any other business they need to do?
No.
Because I'm assuming
Should
that
we go by and see how to set up a guild?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
okay.
Yes.
Can I turn to Wuji and ask her if she wants to check up on our favorite friendly neighborhood?
Our fortune
Fortune
teller!
You passed by her on the way here. No. You
Stop
passed
and
by
say
her.
hi.
Go for it.
Kong and Anna, you have to meet her. Her fortunes are freaky.
I want to get my fortune told.
Oh, I'm so glad that I wrote
Christian,
everyone's.
pull up your little fortune teller thing.
I'm so glad that I wrote everyone's fortunes out beforehand. Where should I put it? Okay, yeah, I got it.
Making my way downtown.
Walking fast,
Okay.
faces past me.
So
Sir.
the five of you make your way to the familiar beyond the horizon, where Sura is not standing outside anymore, but you can just assume that she's inside. Just gonna assume you guys just kind of make your way in. The tone is set once again. It's very dark and like no light comes in from the outside. The mist is gathering on the ground. So yeah, and sitting once again at the table is everyone's favorite tabaxi, Tsura, in front of her crystal ball. How did I know that you all would be coming before me today?
Well, aren't you a fortune teller?
I am.
Isn't the future kind of your thing?
If it was not, I'm pretty sure I would have been run out of business a long time ago.
Oh, Sora, so funny as always.
That was quite a joke, yeah. Can
It's
I get a fortune told?
Sure. That is what I'm here for,
That is
after
why
all.
you're here, right?
I mean, it's polite to ask. Well,
Only one
I-
gold, but
I could have kicked down your door. Be like, yo.
The tent.
that is, it's not a tent. It's
I
it's a building.
Oh,
Should be a
Oh.
tent. That's a good idea. Okay, it's a
I
it's
thought
a
it was
tent now.
It's a 10, always has been.
Like Katrina from Animal Crossing. She's literally like a panther, so it's the closest you're gonna get. So yeah, 1 gold, and you get your fortune told. I'm assuming you want it. Good. You want to do it?
Yes.
Okay. So as most of you are familiar, you know how the whole thing goes. Because I forgot how I described it, but the lights kind of dim. You rest your hands. Both you and Anna and Sura rest their hands on the crystal ball. And a few moments pass. Can you roll a straight d20 for me?
Oh. What's that? That is.
What is it?
12.
A 12?
2.
2? Of all the people to get the reverse. Okay. You can feel kind of the mood in the room. The temperature begins to sort of raise a lot higher. Like the few of you begin to sweat as you're standing in there.
Raven's fucking dying.
He's wearing a wolf pelt. He's wearing like a friggin' wolf pelt right now.
all
He's
the little
dead.
ice things are melting.
He has one of the Lexis like spinning the wings around really fast like a hand fan. So you can feel like your hands begin to kind of burn a bit as you have your hands on the crystal ball. She speaks to you in the back of your mind. Though the blessing has long since forsaken you, you remain attached to it, hopeful of its return. Staring down at your hands distracts you and blinds you to the path ahead. It's a quick fortune telling, but immediately after she speaks, the temperature begins to sort of become equal, or like kind of go back down again. Tension's gone, and she's still
Isn't she
sort
good?
of. I'm afraid that was one of the reverse fortunes. Does not usually happen, but
What's its reverse fortune?
it's instead of a fortune, the upright fortunes are something more for you being. It's supposed to make you hopeful for your future, but a reversed fortune is more like you need. So it's almost like a threat, I suppose. More of a scolding than a fortune telling, if anything. But
It's a bit rude, isn't it?
such is fate.
You reverse the social link, bro.
I just reversed the social.
But do not worry, because according to another divination, I don't think you have to worry about these fortune that much. She kind of looks at your hands.
Yeah, no. You said I got a warning. I mean, that's a bit scary.
All you must do is listen to it, and all will be revealed. You can fear it and run away from it, or you can charge forward. It's completely up to you.
Do I have the chance to change my fate?
Could that?
If you could change your fate, would ya?
Yeah.
Mordoon. Wrong.
That's the place in Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's from The Hobbit.
bro.
Dude.
Bro, I love Discworld. So yeah. I see you brought someone else with you.
Monkey Man! It's your time to get your fortune read.
Would you like to have
I
your
can't
fortune
afford
read
it.
as
Huh?
I'm saving up my money.
well? Oh,
Bitch.
perfect. That's perfectly fine.
I'll pay for his fortune.
You're so kind, Wuji.
Of course. I need to help my allies.
Crystal ball blows up. So yeah, go ahead.
Dude,
so
where the fuck is Cerise? I can't see you.
Wait,
Oh my god, it's a shadow! What the fuck? What the fuck?
People like that.
That is so creepy.
That was
What?
terrifying. This is fucking Silent Hill PT.
What?
Wow. We know, like your room was completely dark, and we saw like your shadow through the door.
that wasn't. I think that was
Oh,
his
I was
dad.
downstairs. That was my dad. I was downstairs.
You have 2 floors.
getting
Look at this guy.
tea.
2 floors in his house.
Shut up.
Anyways,
I like your blanket shawl thing, Gabby.
Thank you.
Is that the new
it's
one?
a queen size.
Oh, that's the new one that came in, or something.
Queen size be like.
Isn't that the one that you were talking about yesterday?
Yeah, I just bought it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So with Wuji paying for the fortune, slides the gold coin over. My throat kind of hurts, you guys. Kong, you're sort of directed to put your hands on the crystal ball, as Suda also does. And can you roll a straight d20 for me? No modifier.
Should I just like roll one of my thingies that has a +0?
There's a die on the
There's a
bottom
die in
corner.
the bottom left. You can just roll a die. Or a
I
d20.
found it. Thank you. Roll 1. That's a 10.
The feeling in the room goes from the calm, like the
Wait,
The
what did you
mist.
get?
you got a 10.
10.
Wow, double reverse. The mist that was on the ground, like kind of slowly moving around, begins to sort of like drift away as the wind begins to pick up. Kong, as you look into the crystal ball, you can see like fast moving, like tumultuous winds just swirling around inside, and like the wind is like howling in your ear, but in the back of the head you can hear, not quite clearly, almost like barely making it out. Do not mistake being carefree for being without consequence. You journeyed to the west in search of something. You would be wise to
Get it.
realign your priorities. And the wind just dies back down.
This shit's fake.
Everyone's hair everyone's hair is just like messed up from all the wind going around. But like all the candles have been blown out from the wind, from all that stuff happening. Huh.
Ain't that spooky?
Yes, quite. Huh. Well, such is the fates. Take that how you will.
Okay.
Okay.
These are pretty cool fortunes.
DK. Banana.
But so my eventual future guildmates, how are we doing on that? She looks to Merlana and
Now that
Wuji.
you mention it,
Have you
care to
been
explain?
making
Wuji.
progress?
Miss Guild Leader.
Is Wuji the guild
So
leader?
basically, you just
Well,
have
there's
to buy the right? Buy the rights to a guild.
You mean a guild charter?
Yeah, we gotta do that.
I'm gonna explain all this once you make it to the Adventurers Guild, don't worry. Well, it is good that you're making progress and that you do not forget. I'm very excited to see where this goes. I wish you all the best of luck, but you do not need it.
We'll be back.
I will be seeing you soon. And remember, I have my eye on you.
Little curtsy as she walks out.
In full plate armor.
Uh-huh. Can it be a plate skirt?
That's very unwieldy.
No, but like full greaves under it, but like a plate skirt. Like not like a skirt, like a kilt. Like
You can have the skirt part kind of like going outwards, but I think the most plate it would have to be attached to the belt area around, so it kind of drapes down around it, but it's not a fully like metal. It's not a full metal skirt.
yeah.
Yeah, so you can do that. Yeah, it works. And the rest of you just kind of file out back on the street. So, Adventurers Guild? I guess that's the next thing that everyone wants to go to.
Yes.
Got an email. Hello.
yes.
Oh, okay. All right. I wrote this down today. Okay. So you make your way to the Adventurers Guild, 5 of you. Not very busy today. But as you make your way up the steps, sort of asking around, you're directed to, like, you're kind of going there, and one of the people asks you, like, why don't we just act this out? Okay. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. What can I help you with
We're
anything
here to
today?
establish a guild.
You're gonna want to look over there. He kind of points over, the guy at the counters points over to where it says guild charters. Right over there.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
So, who's the guild lead?
Me.
You?
Can we have multiple guild leaders?
Can we all be a guild leader?
So
No.
I think
So-
it's
What
like
about
leader
no
and then like
guild leaders?
So going to essentially ask about it, the person at the desk explains. So the adventurers, I'm just gonna read what I wrote. The Adventurers Guild can grant guild charters to adventurers looking to form a guild of their own. Guilds require at least 4 willing people, one of which must be designated as the guild leader.
I vote Wuji.
no. Put your fucking finger down.
I vote the warlock.
Basic guild charters are 50 gold, but it's a very basic thing. Like, they don't immediately include like things you can customize about it, like to give yourselves an identity, because at the very minimum that this guild charter for 50 gold gives you, it gives you the name.
Okay.
And like
What's-
sort of the status. I guess it would have to be put.
Platinum edition, like.
There are things you can add to it, but like the very bare bones part of having a guild is just having your name. Which
Okay.
would be put, I guess maybe you could add that to your sort of like magical identification, put on your guild marks. What?
What's our emblem gonna be?
There's no emblem yet. This is the literally the bare basics. Is you have the name and your people is essentially what it is. It's like
Yeah, my people.
yeah.
You're
What? Idea of even making a guild? You did not come up with a name. You did not come up with any of getting them the allies at all. I did all of that.
We gotta vote.
I said it like session 5. I said
We're
hey,
not gonna do this. We're not gonna have another like 10-minute arguing session about things.
I vote Wuji.
So we're gonna take a vote. Who wants to nominate themselves for?
Me. I would like to be the leader of a guild.
Okay, so right now it's Anna and Wuji are in all. There's 3 of you who can vote. So votes for Wuji.
I skip vote.
Votes for Anna.
Yay!
You can't vote for yourself, guy. I'm sorry. Well, okay. That's
There's 2 votes for Wuji, 1 skip.
I get to be the written down official
He's in Joker
leader
mode.
Didn't
of the
you-
False
did-
Edge Guild.
didn't
How
you
does it
ju-
feel to fucking lose?
Didn't you just get 1,200 gold?
I came up with the guild idea. It's like session
Wait,
5.
wait.
Y'all said it
You
was
came up with the
stupid.
idea, but you did not set it in motion.
Y'all said it was
And
stupid.
as Alawi says, motion is life.
Who plays Alawi? Nobody plays Alawi.
Kolton, this you, bro?
All 5 people who play Alawi.
Leave them alone. They try their best.
To go along with the 6 people who play Ornn.
Oh. I found one of them.
And the 1 who plays Skarner.
You've dabbled.
Me and John both played Skarner for
I have
a
played
little bit.
Skarner.
But
I
yeah,
might end up getting the Cosmic Skarner. It looks pretty good.
at the very least, it's gonna be 50 gold, to establish.
Could our beloved warrior please contribute this? Take away
How much
her
gold?
rights, make
50
her
gold.
spend money.
It's 50.
I placed 20 down on the table.
Okay.
I
So 20
I'll put
taken
20
care
I'll
of.
Put 20
was
down.
literally about to pay.
So that's
I'll put
40
20.
taken care of. It's 10 more.
And
I'll do it.
Okay. What are you doing? Wait,
I already put my 10 down.
I'm gonna put another 50 down. I'm gonna establish my.
You need you need 3 other members.
Yeah, me, myself, and I.
My finger. 1,
Aren't
2,
you friggin'
3,
using
4,
One more.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
11, 12.
Put your
13.
feet down. Put
Turning
your
my
feet
head.
down. I don't want to see that.
We don't want to see that.
I don't want to see. I don't see the funglagungus
Hey
down
yo,
there.
you can
bro.
sell those pictures on the interwebs?
Interwebs?
Anyways, so that will be Merlana 20, Raven 20, Wuji 10. So
I ain't got
remove
spend
those.
no money.
Okay. Radio. So that's the payment for you 3. May I ask which one of you, how many of you in the group there are going to be?
As of right
4
now,
of us.
there are 6 of us.
6.
Yeah,
well,
6.
Who's the 6? There's 5 of you right now. Who's
Fortune
this?
teller.
the fortune teller.
Oh, they have to.
She's running her shop at the moment.
Oh, they have to be. I mean, the minimum you need is
4?
What? Yeah, yeah. It's
Well,
essentially
there's 5
one.
of us right now.
Okay. And just so you know, like guild members can be like, it's up to you what your like whole initiation deal is really. Like you don't have to pay any extra money to have more people join your guild, but really the only thing you're limited by is, I guess it would be your space if you want to sort of like kind of buckle down, like settle down somewhere like in a guild house. But those are for later, so let's go ahead and get you all registered. Right, so if I could see all of your guild marks, please.
Place mine on the table.
Okay, the 5 of you put down your guild marks. I'm assuming all 5 of you put down your guild marks?
I present my guild mark.
Okay, and as we are getting the identification system ready to go, can I ask for a name for this guild?
The False Edge.
Very nice. Wow. I like it. What is that?
It's a light box.
You know, I've been seeing stuff.
Avatar.
What the heck's is it just a box that lights up?
It's
Oh,
a
is
bunch
it-
of layers
Is it
of
the
paper.
things?
Paper.
Oh, bro, I love,
I see, I
I
love
love
those.
Mulan. Anyways. Right, so after a little bit, the identification stuff goes through. Weird magic-y business happens. I don't know how to describe this one. But, yeah, so as of right now, the 5 of you are officially members of the False Edge Guild. Kolton keeps cutting out.
Am I back? I'm back.
You're back.
That
Can you hear us? Okay.
I'm back.
So
I
yeah,
don't know what just happened. Discord just died.
you can add. You guys can get Sura later, because she doesn't. She just has to be initiated. Really, it's up to you guys to recruit her. But yeah, so there you go. Officially, like now, when you're being like registered and when guards at checkpoints are checking your stuff, it will now identify you with your name as well as the guild that you belong to.
Oh.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Kong, for you, because would you want to say that you were officially part of the Knights of the Sacred Heart before? I mean, it can just override. So yeah, it just kind of overrides it. But it's in the history. So yeah, that's the business for that.
Okay.
Congratulations, you guys got a guild.
Whoa.
As we should.
So now down to more money business. I have 2 things right now. So the thing I mentioned last time, recruitment flyers. So the Adventurers Guild offers like professional guild advertisement services, which essentially they make flyers for you.
What is Kolton? What the fuck?
I just remembered about that.
So I'm gonna actually adjust this price real quick.
I give my life for Pakistan.
Give me a second. Right. So essentially, you essentially like commission professional, flyer, like recruitment flyer designers provided by the Adventurers Guild to make flyers for you, and you can they just give them to you. It's up to you to actually go up and post them around. But it's 15 gold for 20 flyers.
Okay.
Who wants to cover that?
I'll take 40.
And it's up to you guys to
Take
whatever
40?
whatever.
It's 30 gold right there.
Bear back.
That's
What,
40
You
gold.
want 40
Or
flyers?
15 gold.
That's
Oh,
30 gold.
15 for
20.
15 gold
I
for
thought
20.
you said I didn't hear the 15. I just heard 20.
Okay. Who's paying? Who's paying?
I can.
It's 15 out. And yeah, however you want to explain how you want to start recruiting people into your thing, you can go for it.
Trial by combat.
No.
Or not. That doesn't sound
Raven
great.
likes that. No.
We like it.
Yeah, we're all about it when we were fighting, but now it's like, oh no, no.
I say that they have to prove themselves somehow. You can't just have.
Yeah, they prove their worth. And then a deliberation of the higher up council will deliberate whether or not they can join the guild.
Are we the council? Is that us?
We're the council.
It's us. We're the council.
It's us. We are.
This is
Well,
all
it's
just,
First, we
trial by
gotta get a
combat
place to
doesn't
stay, though.
this is all just flavor, by the way. I don't really.
If trial by combat doesn't work, how else?
Yeah, essentially what you can do is like designate like a meeting place for any potential recruits that you'd want. So I guess it's considering there's no more guild house of this Sacred Heart to go to anymore. I'd probably recommend somewhere in Clyffside Quay that you guys are familiar with.
Question.
Pretty central too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have docks and whatnot, so we can get.
This is one of the guild cities in Cliffside. So if you're gonna have people come around, this is the place.
Can we buy a guild house?
Yeah, I was gonna go into that actually. So, it's under purchase guild property. So higher ranking guilds invest in guild houses and transportation in order to accommodate their growing numbers. So a small guild house, like the one that you had before, it's 4 bedrooms, a common room, a kitchen, 2 bathrooms, and 1 sparring room. Stables are included on the outside and can fit 2 carts and 4 horses pretty snugly, but the horses in the cart are not included. The guild house is 2,000 gold.
To what?
2,000
Pretty reasonable.
2,000 gold for a small guild house can fit about 8 to 10 people. Pretty.
So
Easily.
I
How much
just
is a
got
big one?
back, and the first thing I heard was 2,000 gold. What is
How
going
much
on?
is the big one?
For a house.
There's small, medium, and large.
How
Large
much is the
guild.
house in Lavender? Whatever.
Almost
Oh,
like
houses in housing districts in 14 go for probably about maybe 3 million.
Can we get one in
It's
Lavender's
too much.
district?
It's too much.
Not
Even in the
worth it.
starting homes,
Like small housing.
still like
Yeah.
high mill.
Why can't you just be cool and like sleep up against a tree? Who needs a guild house?
So yeah, I'd say I'd probably
Our
2,000.
guild?
Cap.
I'm just going by gold because I don't know exactly the measurement in platinum. So if the small guild house can fit about 8 to 10, I'd say that the medium guild house can fit maybe, I'd say 20. And then large guild houses are like big stuff, like a lot of individual rooms,
Can
so
we-
I'd say 40 people.
Can we always upgrade, or does it have to be?
You can upgrade, provided you have the funds.
Mm.
I'd say maybe for medium guild
Obviously.
house that would be, if the small is 2,000, I'd say that the medium is maybe about 5,000, and then large would be 10,000.
Something to consider.
So let's go steal more golden thrones.
Also,
I'm down with that.
you would. They don't just give guild houses to any schmuck with a lot of money. You need to be.
Can
I'd
you
say
pass
with
a
this-
credit check?
Do we have to be like a level 5 or some shit
I'd
like
say a small guild house, you need at least one person at. You're all iron right now, so you need at least one person in bronze.
Iron. We're
that?
iron.
This fucking Valorant ranked? I hate it here. I hate it here.
Oh, we're iron.
You guys are iron right now. You guys are the lowest rank.
How do we rank
how
up
do you
again?
know when you
Um,
rank up? Like, do you have to like go through a test?
Basically, it's essentially like they keep the record of
Like
your.
an SAT placement test?
The record of your quests are kept like there's a surprising amount of like magical like technology that goes in, like, in programming that goes into your guild marks, so it actually keeps a history of, like, your quests, and I guess it would be up to the Adventurers Guild to determine.
Hey
Where
guys,
are we
let's
at
go
right now
again.
since we completed?
You've completed 2 quests, so I'd say you're, well,
I thought it was. Oh yeah, actually, you're right.
the third
We
one
don't
doesn't
have
count,
a-
but going
We
by
have upgraded from Iron 4 to Iron 3.
going by previous accounts from the Knights of the Sacred Heart, who are collectively bronze after a year of questing, but really it's more up to how much you get done. Like in
So
general.
we still got a lot to work on.
So,
So
this
if we
is
take
all
on
in order to
S
get a.
rank, so if we take on S rank quests
Hold
and
on,
then complete
hold
them,
on.
it
Hold
boosts
up.
us a lot.
That makes sense, right?
Like Fairy Tale.
They wouldn't normally
Yeah.
allow.
Ain't no
to
go
do
Luna
S rank.
Island, Gabby. We're going to die.
It's fine. We're fine. No, we're not.
I think I would say that, though it's very much against their better judgment, sometimes they will allow, if they're scrappy enough, some guilds to take on quests that are higher than their actual, like, ranking. And if they die, they die, so.
If they die, they die.
I mean, you don't really get insurance with this. You're adventuring, for God's sake. Come on.
Well, luckily, I don't die. So,
Young white dragon. You guys want to fight a dragon?
Yes.
yes!
No.
Oh my
Yes.
god, yes!
They can do, like, I think red dragons can do like 50 something damage in one breath attack.
That's okay. I have not 50 something health.
I got 46.
It's okay, Anna can tank everything.
I can do
Just,
my best.
what, 22 AC now?
I can do my best.
So yeah, with that. Also, cart and 2 horses. It's a pretty sturdy cart. This is just like an addendum. It's about 50 gold a month for rental.
We got rent. Can I just buy one?
Yeah, it's 100.
Why can't we just place a large deposit?
You could just buy them for 100. That's kind
We've
of a
got-
weird.
we've
That's
already
kind of
got
a.
a cart.
It's kind of a weird thing, though. Hold on, I'm gonna change that. Maybe 25 gold a month for rental, because that seems kind of ridiculous for.
We've already got a cart. You don't need
But
another
then
cart.
200 gold to per. Yeah. Okay. You're also
Everything's
responsible for
expensive.
taking care of the
Fuck
horses
the
yourself.
system.
I named the horse Jerry.
But yeah, you do.
5 legs.
Ben and Jerry. So yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
so
you guys already have a cart and a horse, so that's currently in under, like, the sisters have that right now. The twins have that.
Could the sisters join our guild? No, they're like.
They could. It's up to you
They
to.
wanted to.
It's not like
They
a.
can totally do whatever they want. They can join. I approve. They don't
I
need
mean,
to.
look, y'all
build.
said small guild house can fit like 8 people.
I mean,
And
you
it
don't
would-
you
it
don't
would be-
need a guild house.
Yeah, but if we were to get a good, if we were to get a guild house, it would be the 5 of us. Then we could get the fortune teller in. That would be 6, and then the twins would be 8.
Don't you guys already have?
Yeah.
Don't you guys already have a home base?
Yeah, Darkgrave.
Who wants to go back there?
I kind of want to go back there.
I kinda want-
Probably the sisters.
But would
just
would
read it.
Lorelai let us like?
Take over the place and make it like a
Exactly.
guild.
I mean, it's pretty empty.
Like she's kept it hidden for so long. Like
You'd have to put in the work yourself to put it all back together. Oh my god, is it actually gonna loop
it's
back
all full circle.
Is it gonna loop back around to my original idea of you
circle.
building Darkgrave?
It comes full circle. Let's go.
But yeah, so there's all the guild stuff. I'll try to develop it a bit more maybe later on, but with that, yeah, there you go. What's the haps now?
Do we want to pick up another quest or
We gotta go help.
get a
Darkgrave's
boat?
Looking
We
for
have to get a boat,
Mellori.
right?
Yeah, we've kind of got Mellori to look for.
I think if you go, maybe
We still also have the hammer. and-
Yeah.
you have yeah, you guys have things to do.
What do we think is of utmost importance right now?
But you might want to go.
Mellori?
You might want to go
Probably Mellori.
notify the twins of what you don't want to just leave them.
Oh yeah.
Unless
You can't leave them alone again. They're gonna get arrested.
This time they're actually gonna get arrested.
So what's the haps?
We go tell the kids what's happening. Be like, hey, we also joined the guild, so you can.
We didn't join,
Join
we
the guild.
made.
Well, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for Kolton to get back so we can do this whole thing, but the 5 of you make your way out from the guild house in a very cool walk as you now
We're
have
on
your...
a trips.
Okay. It's like slow motion just
Wait.
falling down the stairs. Have you seen that video of that guy in like the stormtrooper armor falling down the stairs?
Yes.
Yes.
That's Merlana.
Oh,
Oh,
my
Merlana.
baby.
Just
You
like-
did that to her.
Like slides
I
like
know,
straight
but I didn't
down.
expect it to go that wrong. I knew it was gonna go wrong, but not that bad.
You see how Kolton just has like a piece of wood on his wall back there? What is that? What's up with that?
Wood wall, wood wall.
Look at that, it's just there. Hurry up and get back soon. Hurry up and get back soon. Please.
He's in the bathroom punching the air right now over not being the guild leader.
Checking my phone. Keeping up with my socials. Oh my god.
Yes,
Okay.
queen, yes, honey, yes. Orange. What did you say? Wait, what did you say?
Orange juice.
Orange juice.
Funny thing, we actually have orange juice in our fridge.
Oh,
That's
Nice.
Kolton. That is Kolton, right?
What up?
We're doing a thing.
You're doing a thing. Cool.
Doing it live. Okay. So you guys make your way,
Downtown.
going around, trying to figure out where, the twins are. Sort of going back to the entrance, because that's kind of where you last left them. And walking up to them, you can see that the two of them are kind of standing a bit of a distance from each other, and you could, like, just coming up, you can hear sort of, like, arguing going on.
Oh.
And as you're walking up, you can overhear, the one you can, like, the one Lily has her back facing you, and you can just see, or no, Luna has her back facing you guys as she's kind of confronting Lily. I don't understand what you have a problem with. I want to go to San Fontaine, and I want to find that lady again. Just because you want to be more like our mother does not mean that you can't just trust her like that. I don't understand. Luna's just kind of standing, mostly still trying to, like, understand. I think you're being stupid and impulsive, and we really don't have any reason to question her. We trusted her with this mission, and we need to complete it, Lily. And she kind of, like, turns around because she hears footsteps. Oh, good. It's you guys.
Hello.
Could you
leaving.
please try to talk some sense into Lily? I don't...
Huh?
Oh, you don't need to talk any sense into me, sister. I understand what I want.
you want it.
What's going on?
She wants to go back up to where we came from, back to Grand Novus. She wants to go find
Oh no, it's not happening. Sorry. No.
She wants to go find San Fontaine because she wants to ask that woman more questions.
No, we can go there another time. We've got
kind of
more important things to do.
Lily just kind of... She looks, like, pretty mad right now. Oh yes, of course they just want to go off and do something else.
Oh no, we've got a warlock to save.
She was a cleric.
Just a cleric.
Damn.
Look. Who? Mellori is a cleric.
Mellori's what the fuck?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
she's a death domain cleric. Oh, is she death? I think she's grave actually. She's grave.
My bad. My bad.
But look, I have questions, and we're not going to find any answers to my questions. Just going off with these people we don't even know.
What do
You
you
don't
mean
even
you
know. They don't. I just don't understand how. Luna, I just don't understand how you can want to be around them anymore. They nearly abandoned us back there. And she kind of literally kind of looks at all of you.
I can actually explain
Hey.
that. No, I can explain that. So
Go on.
I kind of went along with it. I told Luna this. I told her to tell you about what she did. So I didn't actually. Well, I don't know if they wanted to, but I went along with it because I thought, you know, if they didn't think you were with us, then they would just let you go because we were the suspicious ones and y'all were just hanging about. That was kind of the split-second decision making that I did, but yeah, no, we weren't gonna leave you. Or I wasn't. I'm gonna leave you. That's kind of fucked up.
Cause you hate them.
She has a point. Merlana, not you, Anna. Look, I
know I get like kind of frustrated. I mean, there's bacon. I'm over it now.
Oh, trust me, I'm over it too, but it's not you guys, it's me. She kind of looks at her hands. I've been completely useless throughout this whole thing. This whole time, my sister was pulling out all the stops. She nearly gave her life to save mine, and I'm just here doing nothing.
So you want to go Sam Fontaine and ask questions. I mean, that's kind of...
It is a bit far. It's far, I know, and it may sound stupid of me to do it, but I'm going to go. I don't know about you all, but even if I was under her care for a while, I'm not... I feel like I don't know everything about our mother, quote unquote, Lorelei, and I want to know more about whoever this Scholar Imperium is asking about.
Well, I
And
can
if they
tell you
have-
probably what's going to happen. So, they were looking for people that look almost like you, or associated to you, or associated to your mother, probably. So, you're probably going to walk in there, run into the wrong people, get arrested, and get tied up there, so we're going to have to come by, save you, and get out of there, probably breaking the alliance with the 8th Regiment, and pissing off the people in Saint Fontaine. If I had to guess, I don't know.
I mean, I don't have to make any association with you guys when I go up there to speak with Adelaide. I know she was the one that captured me, but at the very least I wasn't.
What?
At least
They captured you off the pretense of you looked like someone they were looking for. So if you look oddly similar to someone they were looking for, then obviously you're going to get captured by someone else.
With that alliance you made, I'm only assuming that they would just that Adelaide woman and that Grayson man would trust me as much as they trust you all.
But what if you run into the wrong people? What if you run into the freaking the sorcerer herself? You never know. You're going to a random city out in the middle of nowhere.
San Fontaine.
Yeah.
One of the grand city of knowledge.
I mean, compared to here, it's in the middle of nowhere, so yeah.
If anything, this is the nowhere place, Anna.
I don't know. I've never been here. I've never been there.
Neither have I, and I'm starting to ask questions, and I don't know if it's a question of loyalty or who I should be trusting, but...
So why don't we go find Mellori, make sure they're safe, because they already agreed to be under our guild, so we're kind of, you know, yeah. Well, I guess Fuji's the leader, so does that make it our guild or Fuji's? I don't know.
You all started a guild? This is Luna.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, we were gonna mention that, but that's less important. So,
For another time.
we can go save Mellori, fix this situation, make sure they're good. They have an alliance with us now, so that means we've got, let's see, regiment. Alright. So we've got a pretty good guild. And then we can go to San Fontaine.
Lily's kind of looking off to the side for a moment.
It's okay to acknowledge when you've been beat.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm literally giving you advice.
I just want to see it. I think it's funny.
Persuasion. Click. 18.
Oh.
Oh, I was asking for Anna's.
Oh, you're asking for me?
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah.
But I'm the one that said something. So that's why I assume you said me.
I meant Anna. I meant Anna because she was the one who's talking the most of it.
15?
She sort of looks around you guys and kind of like.
Raven starts doing the Manderville.
Fine. What are we doing? What are we doing then?
So, we're going south. We got to go just southern down north, and then...
You'd have to pass through Reaper's Grove.
Yeah.
So we'll be going back home.
Well,
Yeah.
The way that Nicholas explained,
like-
he just sort of said that you're going through, so it's more of an assumption at this point.
so yeah, if we do go through there, we could stop there, but then at the same time, we're like, oh shoot, they stopped in the middle of Reaper's Grove, oh no. Then we'll be like, oh shoot, this is Darkgrave, heyo, and then be like, oh shoot, what? And who know who Lady Loxley is, because obviously she's wanted by some very powerful people.
Yeah, she is. The entire head of a grand city is after her, and I'm
Yeah.
assuming. I can only assume.
Yeah. So we may just have
Well,
to
okay.
we may have to pass by
I think we
Darkgrave.
should be fine stopping there.
Well, it would be nice to be back home for a little bit, I guess.
It would be nice to have some.
I mean,
I
it's
miss
only
that
been a
bacon.
few weeks after all.
I miss that bacon.
That why you want to go back?
Lily kind of like cracks a small smile. Okay, fine. You've convinced me. I guess we're going back. Just how far are we planning to travel exactly?
There's 3 days to get back to Reaper's Grove.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Bye, John. Welcome back, John.
5 days, I think.
5 days of travel?
Yeah.
That's just to get back to Darkgrave. If you're talking about...
Darkgrave's 3 days.
Darkgrave is 3 days, then what's the other 2 days coming from?
We've got to go to that city.
Nicholas didn't tell you, like, this whole specifics of the journey yet, because he was still kind of formulating that, but...
Yeah, well, they kind of brushed over it, but let's end up in southern, okay.
We're just gonna say it's a while.
It's a while.
Yeah. Okay, well... I don't know what I was thinking, wanting to leave anyways. It's not like any of you dunderheads would be able to manage the cot anyways.
I mean, you're right. Yeah.
Give me the chance and I'll prove myself.
You have the chance. You had the chance. No.
Yeah, and everyone got scared because I told the horses to go faster.
You knocked everything out of the wagon.
That wasn't exactly a brightest moment.
Pain.
Well, oh yeah, guild. Wuji,
So-
you want to talk about the guild? It's your guild.
Wuji's dead.
She died.
What?
What?
Anna wants you to explain the guild to the children.
It's your
Like-
guild.
I decided, well, it was a conjunctive thought that was passed between
The 5 of you.
Willie,
Are you okay?
Willie Avon?
my thing logged me out.
What did your
I hate it here.
your Discord locked you out?
It like closed.
That it keeps doing that, Jack.
Goodbye.
I don't know, man. I'm good.
Okay, well, we went to the fortune teller's tent, and a collective brain shell was brain shell.
Brain
Brain
shell.
shell? Brain
No, is it
shell.
just brain shell?
That's just where the head is.
It's the
Brain
brain shell
shell.
for me.
It's the brain shell for me.
Well,
I think
that
they
brain
call that a
shell,
skull.
it was
Yes.
passed between Raven and Merlana and I, and we went guild. We looked at each other, guild, and so we decided to establish a guild.
Is that so?
Never mind. That I brought it up like a week ago.
No, you fucking didn't, Anna. Shut your damn mouth. Shut your whore mouth right now.
Such language, you guys. You really shouldn't curse in front of
And
children.
why not?
So it's you 5 then, plus the fortune teller.
Yes, and we also have alliances with the Battered and Bruised Sacred Heart Guild and the 8th Regiment of the Knights of what is
Saint
it?
Fountain.
Saint Fontaine.
Saint Germain. Well, that's
Yeah.
you
I
guys
love
certainly
Saint Germain.
you guys certainly have been doing some things in your free
Busy?
time, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Just a bit busy, I'd say.
It's
Oh,
only
and
it's only been
me
48
and Mellori, I
hours.
got new armor. I'm kind of rich now.
Another curtsy.
Really? Huh. Oh, good for you guys. I don't really know who's speaking right now because this is kind of a neutral voice between the accent that I do for Lily and the low voice that I use for Luna, so this is no one, I guess.
It's
Oh,
the
They
metagaming.
speak as
engine.
one.
What if it's
we-
just Shadow Lily again?
She's already Shadow Lily. She's always Shadow Lily. It's all shadows.
Bruh.
Always has been.
Oh, exactly.
Bacon. So, I guess we should get going on that then. But did you all? So, what exactly are we chasing here? Because we have 2 destinations after all.
Oh, a giant raven thingy thing.
Normally, I wouldn't believe you, but considering how things are right now,
I've got a feather right here. I mean,
you show her the feather. Oh, that's nice.
it's not really. I mean, one of our friends was turned into a raven. Oh, it's kind of weird.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't realize you. Okay, well, let's get on with it then. You can they're at this point the twins are like kind of like avoiding interacting with each other.
Ugh, awkward sibling drama.
When they're like interacting with you guys, they're kind of like trying to be individual about it.
Watch,
So
fucking
Alright, get in the cart, everyone. Pile
Lily's
in.
gonna pull a
Go.
Cassidy and blame Luna for stealing her textbook.
look at his face over there.
Deleted.
I don't even know what that's in reference to. I don't.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have no clue.
Freshman year.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Sorry.
I remember that.
No, you don't.
Ha ha ha,
You're
we
born.
were all in the same school together, you guys. And Cerise. Bro, you just brought him back to like freaking Anton Ego and Ratatouille.
Yep.
Anyways, freshman trauma aside, so yeah, just kind of leading the cart forward, Luna takes it and begins making the way down back to the guild house. I'm assuming that's where you guys want to go.
If they're there, yeah.
Okay, back to the guild house where
Wait.
all of the crowd is yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I have nothing.
Yeah, back to the guild house. All of the crowd's dispersed by now because it's been like maybe an hour or so. A few hours maybe. And you come back to see that, yeah, the three of them they're doing fine now. They're just trying to like kind of go through their stuff. A few guild marked like officials are speaking with ARDALIN about what to do about the whole guild house situation. They're essentially just been trying to figure things out with like the actual official Adventurers Guild people in the time. So as all of you come up, I guess the only one who you'd be able to talk to is Nicholas. Oh, it's you all again. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Nicholas.
Hello, Raven. Just sort of getting our things prepared around here. Salvage what we can. It's a little bittersweet, but if we have to go, then we have to go. Yeah, it's bittersweet, huh? It's bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
It's bittersweet.
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 Well, I mean, I think we're ready.
That was pretty quick. It's only a few hours. You guys are only gone a few hours.
We don't have anything.
Neither do we.
Exactly. So everything is just peachy done. Let's go.
What's a peach? I'm kidding.
Get in the cart.
Luckily, their cart was mostly like unaffected by
Get the cot.
the happenings. So their two horses and cart are ready to go. If you don't we're just the moment just trying to get a few things ready. Just hang around for a bit, I suppose. Arlem is discussing the relinquishing of the guild house. Discussing. Essentially, like they still have debts to pay back to the Clyffside people, but
They had a mortgage.
yeah. Well, they bought it. So yeah, so now they're discussing giving it back up. Not getting really the money back, but just so they don't have to like pay for repairs afterwards. But yeah. A few maybe 30 minutes or so passed, that whole discussion's over. ARDALIN, Nicholas and Beatrix kind of all collect themselves and come up to you all. Well then, are we going to go?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're all going to be coming with us on the way to
Yeah.
Cypherian. It's a long journey. Are you all going to be able to handle it?
Never turned down a challenge before.
We fought God.
We've managed to go this far
Yeah.
Yeah.
without
I
any
thought
problems.
Beatrix kind of like comes around. Well, I hope you're ready for maybe about 2 weeks worth of traveling.
2 weeks.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah. Do you know how you realize that we're on the coast side, right? We're along the Boulder coast right now. If we're gonna be getting anywhere near where Southern Cross is, we're gonna have to be going through the Reaper's Grove. and eventually that'll just pass into where Southern Cross is, where the border meet, where the two lands meet. It's not exactly a short journey, so
Just gives us more time to bond as guildmates.
You're being awfully nice.
Strange. She even gave
Do
me a
you
gold
want me
piece
to yell
earlier.
at you again? Do you want me to kill you? Do you want me to yell at you more? Huh?
I'm just saying, it's a nice change of character.
you want to die? You want to die? You want to die?
Do you want to die?
You want your heart ripped out too?
That hasn't happened yet.
Oh yeah, you gonna use me as practice?
I could.
Like a Mortal Kombat fatality.
Anna's metagaming. I think she's the imposter.
What?
Maybe you should learn how to play the game better.
But yeah, so I think, well, you guys are gonna have to make a few more preps. Like, if you're gonna be traveling for that long, you have to buy a lot of like supplies, provisions, rations to make your way.
We've got Kong's bananas. We're fine.
Survival.
Like,
No, he has a point. He has a point.
Do you understand how bad your shifts would be for
Oh
2
god.
weeks?
They're listen. Those bananas are actually bananas of rejuvenation. They're like beads of rejuvenation, but in banana form.
You know how much passive health regen I have right now?
Every time he eats one, it restores MP and also increases the max MP amount. It's a total banana of everlasting will. So yeah, with that, maybe they're gonna take it for this one. They're gonna go out and get all the supplies. It's gonna be taken from their coffers. So.
You guys ever heard somebody say BPM? It's not actually beats per minute. It stands for bananas per monkey.
Christian.
I said that specifically so Christian would crack up, and it worked. Look at his face.
Why is that so funny?
I knew he would laugh at it.
Oh, who's gonna win? I win. Okay. You know, and I guess with that, your combined guilds, what remains of the Sacred Heart, I guess you could call them the Broken Heart.
Oh, that's actually really cool. That's really cool.
Along with, so now the combined guilds of False Edge and the Sacred Heart, and the two children. You make your way, leaving Clyffside, as you head eastward, back towards where you first began, kind of. Technically through the Reaper's Grove to Darkgrave, and I think that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Yay! I finally get to meet the mother character.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, those flyers essentially are, I dumbed down the price a lot. I was very generous with that one, because I was like they're pieces of paper, but you're also paying for like the art. You gotta pay for these artists, you know. So
Oh, we got commissioned artists.
yeah, you just commissioned the guild to make you guys some stuffsy stuffses. So we're gonna it doesn't work as well on camera. No, it does. Never mind. Okay. So yeah, to every viewer, thank you for watching. I'll put this on YouTube soon, and maybe I can finally make another freaking logo, because we've been using the same logo for the past like 10 episodes.
You don't like orange?
I do. It's just I haven't made a logo in a while. Because I need to make more.
Graphic design is my passion.
I need to make more merchandise. Okay, so good night, and I'm ending stream now.